Wow! Is that the back of your head, Jumbo? No. Hello, everybody. Welcome along. Absolute pleasure to be here this morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are playing Humankind, Chat Decides My Cultures, picking up from yesterday's run. If you didn't join us yesterday, I'll zoom out and you can get a little bit of a feel for where we're at. Thankfully, it's actually quite tidy, quite neat. Look at this. We just have a neat little empire running from top to bottom. I should, though, first and foremost say, hey, look, we did it on Twitch. We are streaming, of course, on YouTube and Twitch, just as normal as we do these days. And this morning I got an email from Twitch saying, hey, Jumbo, you want to be an affiliate? We'd like you to be an affiliate. And I said, yes! Yes, please! So I am now an affiliate on Twitch, and I see two absolute mad people have already subscribed on Twitch. Huck, thank you very much. First. And also Dread314R8 was second. Thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch. I can't believe it. It's so overwhelming. And of course, a very warm welcome to everybody who's joining me on YouTube, the home of the brave. Octopus, Kickass, Duke, Poke Me, Huck, CIA, Project Media. ETA on the start right now, my friend. Chad as well. Who else do we have in here? Hexodus, Leslie, Marinator, Peter, Batu. Welcome. How good indeed. It's a math joke. Oh, fantastic. Alrighty, so, over to Humankind, the thing that you're probably here for, because it's probably not me. But thank you very much on the congratulations. I do appreciate it, although, to be fair, it's all thanks to you and not me. If you weren't there watching it, I wouldn't have got it. So, really, thanks to you. Yeah, God, Twitch subscribers, I don't even know what that means, but we're gonna get our emotes loaded up, we're gonna get lots of fun stuff loaded up over there. I've loaded up a few already, the few that I had handy, but I'll have to, source the other ones. We can also probably get a what the huck emote over there! Oh my goodness, finally! Okay, back to the Humankind. So, we are currently playing as the Norse, but we're about to move through from this era. And actually, we were talking about which culture we wanted to move through as last time. Just to reiterate, we had the Harappans and the Celts. So we've got quite a foody looking start. You'll see here, very fruitful. All the food. We have this city here. Sorry, can't remember how to say it. Mohenjo as well. Got the city down the bottom here, which is currently a bit of a contested topic. We are still at war with the Mongols, which is not ideal. A crusader, a hawk-like crusader. Okay, it is what it is. So we're at war with the Mongols. The city down south here has taken a little bit of a beating, but it should be okay. From memory, their units are insanely good. 38 combat strength. What the heck? They're so strong. And then moving up to the north, we have this city here, which is connecting onto this, right next door to Memphis. Who's Lit Lucky, and we actually get along reasonably well with old Memphis. Old Lit Lucky Memphis. However, there is an ongoing demand prohibiting our trade, so we cannot trade. But we have a little army here of a few units, and actually we've got a lot of units up here. And we have some territories over here. Wow. Okay, what a time to be alive. Oh, see ya, Octo. Enjoy that movie night of yours. Thanks so much for dropping the like. I really appreciate it. Okay. I also need to think technologies. We need to think era stars, but crucially, who are we going to move through as into the next era? Because we need to pick them up as well. I will probably grab the city cap from theology. I think we need that. I think that the hamlets would be very useful, so I'm going to grab those as well. And we're just sort of waiting. Clearly our science sucks. Like, really, really, really bad. I would say. Really bad. Oh, but who are we going to move through as? I believe last time I gave a little bit of a short list, but we didn't vote. So we should probably have some sort of votes. If you would like to let me know who you'd like included, just type it into the old chat or something like that. I will narrow that down. I will get my shortlist from those suggestions. My inkling is probably, I mean, obviously, we could play the Dutch. We played the Norse. We could play the Dutch. We don't do a lot of trading, but we do have traders. We have those gold people in our cities. The rest of the Dutch is pretty average, though, it would be fair to say, and I don't love their district. It's a difficult one to place. The Haudenosaunee could be a reasonable pick for us. We've had a lot of food already. Quite interested in this Joe for our science. That would be a very good science pick. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure, Hexodus. Yeah. The EM era is probably my least favorite too, actually. Huck, I do tend to agree. Something is just missing, isn't it? It's just missing that X factor, that wow factor. Ming, yeah, would be really good, absolutely. Nothing sexy about it, but really good. Muggles, likewise, although we don't really have a very good sphere of influence, so maybe not. The Ottomans, I'm not a fan of, a little bit restricted. The Poles, also not a huge fan of, a little bit restricted, but I would play them. The Spanish, I would also play, again, a little bit restricted. Basically, whoever you want, we'll put it in and vote for it. I really don't mind. There's not really a pick that is absolutely dreadful. Yeah, don't see Ming that often. It's true. It's true. Yeah. I mean, I guess the shortlist picks, no one is even really volunteering many because we can't think of many. It's so tricky. It's so tricky. It is. It's such a difficult balance as well. Okay, let me put in Ming, Joe, the new Joe. We'll go Hordno. Oh, I hear you. And I suppose, yeah, I suppose also the Spanish. For something a little different, and they're an expansionist. Hard. And who was that? Kickass Duke, thank you so much for a $5 super chat. Kickass Duke says, before you move on from the Norse, just ransack one of your districts to see if you get 50 gold per Norse. See if amplitude patch spiffing exploit could work. Okay. Does it have to be one of my Norse districts, or can it just be a Norse? I assume it could just be a Norse. Personally play the Venetians, but I found them a bit underwhelming. Yeah, and without trade, they're a little bit meh. A little bit meh. Alright. So you want me to ransack one of my districts? Well, you're welcome to type in chat if it has to be one of my harbors. I'm assuming it doesn't? I do have some boats here. We have a harbor there. Another district. Oh, any other district. Okay, I can do that very easily. Sorry, Maker's Quarter. It's already patched. Apparently it's already patched. Let's have a look and see. One turn, 372 gold. Let's have a look. Could actually be very profitable regardless, though. Just start ransacking all of my districts for money. Yeah, so it gave me the 300 gold. But now I have to spend 0 production clearing ruins. And... oh no, another 4 turns! Right, well, there you go. There you go. I don't believe... I mean, we could make an insane amount of cash from moving across an enemy city and just pillaging as we went. Ugh, speaking of pillaging as we went... Okay, we might bring you back to base, actually. Heal you up there as well. Right, we had these units awkwardly being really awkward messes down here. So I think what we'll do, probably, is get a fort built nearby. Ah! No! Damn it! Neck and neck. Yes! Tried it the day the video came out. Oh, that's so good. I didn't even try it that day. I didn't even try it. Just went in one ear and out the other. Amazing. Ransack, rebuild, rinse and repeat. Commons Quarter can be built over ruins. Well, there you go. Ridiculous. Oh, I don't know about this fight. I should probably just retreat. Because it's not actually for the city itself, it's just a fight outside the city walls. So, we can afford to do that retreat. I think, honestly, we should probably also just shoot some people out, finish that garrison. Just because we sort of need more places. I might just garrison that off completely. Wall that off entirely. Have some more districts that are fortified. And then we really want to be producing crossbows, probably, to shoot down out of the district. So let me do that. Let me get people fully on board with just being big old industrialists. Food and industry. And we'll try and get that cranking along. Need to bring these people back here. I'm not sure what this horde is playing at, but we want to be ready for it nonetheless. Oh, shoot. And we've got a lot of harvest to build. Oh, my goodness. Please. We're going to have to swap them around and add, like, one production into all of them to try and get it built. That is quite annoying. Also, this island here should be ours. Maybe that's what these dudes were doing. I'll swap them over. Send you back to base. Send you out there. Go and take that island for us, please. Please, and thank you kindly. Oof. Yikes. Okay, this is bad. This is quite bad, actually, because we're stuck outside the city walls. Shoot. No updates. Nope, it's still gonna happen when I said it would. Kushil. December. Which we are in December officially, by the way. Happy summer, or I guess winter for most of you. That's a bit of a yikes. But it is what it is. I need to get my backside behind these walls, and even then it's probably not gonna help that much, is the sad truth. I guess the other option is we try and we just run away and say, take the flag. I don't love that as an option, either, to be honest. Oh, we're just gonna lose these 4 units. It's a bit of a yikes. It's a bit of a yikes. There was a stream today. There is a stream today! Oh my god! Combustion bending to work. Oof. Yeah, this is really bad. We just lose. We just lose this. Unfortunately. We cannot stop the horde. I'm wondering, actually, if we just lose this entire southern city for a few turns, which would not be ideal. But I don't even know how I'm going to be able to get some units ready to fight it. Oof. Woof. No! Oh! Okay, maybe we need to move through some power. It's -7 degrees where I live. It's just too cold for me. Oh. December meaning summer just feels odd. It's a Christmas summer! I'm glad I said your name correctly. Usually I butcher them awfully. So that's great. Back to losing battles, I see. Come on, King of Toto. That is not... that is not how it goes. Although, to be fair, yes. Okay, so we've lost our southern city, which is quite important to us. So it's time to go full on, raise an army everywhere we possibly can. Let's get this harbour built. Kind of tempting to get that one built out quickly as well, but I will refrain. Anti-cavalry, I think, is going to be our friend, and also crossbows. I'm going to ditch one of those harbours, spam out that one really quickly. I tell a lie, I am going to do it. And then just put everybody on industry and food. Grow as fast as we can. We can also use our militarist ability to raise the levies out of a city, which maybe isn't a terrible idea, particularly in a city like this. Let's do it. How strong are they? 31 population. Not very strong, but that's okay. Let's march them down this way. Forward march. All of the troops. Could raise them out of this city as well. Go for just absolutely overwhelming firepower. Get that harbour down there. That tactical little number that we talked about last time. Love that. You are going to take that island. And you are going to disembark. So we've got 8 troops along the way. It's not going to be enough, of course. And actually, we should probably be sneaking around this way. I've immediately changed my mind. Let's sneak around this way. Because we know that there's going to be a large concentration of troops here. Maybe moving up to the north. So we're going to try and redupe in the dupe. We're going to try and duke them out of it. By sneaking over here. Might actually also just get these units built before that harbour. What's going on here? Okay, it's another peasant fight, but this one we are favoured to win because we actually have some more units, so that's good. I think I can auto-resolve that. We'll watch over it just to be safe, but I'm pretty sure it's all good. Pretty sure. Minus 7 degrees is an oof. Minus 7 degrees is such an oof. Wow, the Ming pulling through. Yeah, what the heck? We want to see the Ming play. Amazing. Sorry, what? I was distracted looking at chat and I turn around and we lose that fight? Well, that's ridiculous. Losing fights left all over the place. Send the army down here where they really probably should have been the whole time. Could consider making that a city now that that's been detached. No, I think we'll hold off. It's okay. Just so long as we don't just lose the war outright, this will be fine. So actually, time really isn't on my side to start taking these back. Okay. Okay, come on, baby. In the water you get. It's going to take you 3 turns. So actually, you are going to have to just disembark there. Which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Oh, thank you so much! Thanks for subscribing! I just got an affiliateship on Twitch today, which allows me to add subscribers and some custom emotes and all sorts of stuff over on the Twitch stream. Thank you so much, Koshai Deathless, for subscribing. So appreciated. That is wicked. This is totally fine. As the house is on fire, everything's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. This is not fine. Shall I rally more troops? Yes. To arms, peasants! Ooh, it's actually going to take a really long time to get back there, so I hope that we can get some war score in time.
What fresh hell do you bring this time?
-8, and we're at -25, so long as we don't lose anything... Oh my god, she just screamed in my ear. So long as we don't lose anything else, we'll be okay. We should be okay. Ming, oh my goodness. We're gonna be moving through as Ming. Okay. Okay. We could probably make that work. Or the rocket cart we could definitely make work. Smash down that outpost. And this is awkward because of this. movement. Really annoying. However, we can get a quick victory. What? What just happened? Yeah. What? No. No, no, no. I know we joke about it being the always lose button, but come on. What was that? What was that? Oh, you can run polls on top of the YouTube ones. Yes. How good. Does Jumbo lose the war outright? Oh, that's fun. Oh, yes. Love it, Huck. Please, do the fun things on the Twitch. On the Twitch. Oh, King of Toto! Thank you so much for subscribing! A tier 1 subscription. Go you. Thank you, my friend. Although I'm not sure I deserve it after that horrible show. Okay, so, this one dude managed to sink all of my dudes. Which suggests to me that either the AI really horribly controlled my fight, or there was a sneaky boat that I didn't see. Either way, it doesn't actually matter because I have to trigger this fight again. So I'm going to, because we need to get them out of the way so that we can get down to take our city back. But this time I will manually fight it. Let's see actually what the heck is going on. Huck is gifting 1 tier 1 sub to my community. Huck gifted a tier 1 sub to JRS Parker. Oh, yes. Oh, go you, Huck. Yes, we're doing the Twitch thing and we're doing it well. Look at us go. Across 2 platforms at the same time. Okay, so maybe they reinforced from land and sunk me. I'm thinking that's probably what's happened here. So I'm going to run up on land. And try and sink them instead. Let's leave them 1 spot to get up onto, maybe. Ooh, may not be able to this turn. Although actually I could also make landfall here. That might just get me killed. I'm worried that that's an anti-cavalry unit though, so I'm going to sneak it back this way. Alright, let's see where they go. Okay, they make landfall there. They run back to their city. Yes. So probably what... I'm probably right in that we probably just got absolutely bombarded like there's no tomorrow. 100%! Oh my god! The hype train is real! Oh, such fun! Akneil, thank you so much! Akneil gave a sub to Thorny Subject! Apparently random, that's how that works. Oh, how good. Gift leader. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Alrighty. Blame the AI. Always blame the AI, Micro. Always blame the AI. You have to. Look how outplayed we just outplayed it. I would like these units back this way. And thanks to our crazy super duper harbors and movements and stuff, we can do that. So let's bring them back. Leave a little spot here for somebody to perhaps climb across the great blue hole. No, not gonna happen. However, look, there is a flag. So, what we'll do is take down... You might want to get back there. You lot can hopefully confirm the kill there. God, they're tough units. This is round 3 of 3. However... Oh yeah, actually this is round 3 of 3. Let's just take this flag. Try and move some units in around it to slow down their movement, is my idea here. They've just sunk it in 1 shot and taken it back, so it's fine. It was worth a shot! It was worth a shot. Just me, baby. Oh, thank you so much. Kick-ass Duke. Jumbo's run so far. I see the Norse. What have I missed? You missed 2 foodie cultures. 2 foodie cultures. The, what are they? Come on, Jumbo. You can do this. Harapans and the Celts. There we go. Okay. I'm going to end that YouTube poll. 31% in favor of Ming. Ming won our poll. What world? What world is this? What world is this? Oh, that hype train on Twitch. That is so much fun. I'm a sucker for a hype train. Huck, thank you so much. That was so good. Yeah, it's always the AI's fault. Always just blame the AI. Bad outcome? Damn AI. Oh, the AI. We're actually probably going to lose this something horribly, though, aren't we? Molmec gang? The Molmecs? Oh, this fight is actually still going. Oh, that's such a yikes. I don't want it to keep going. Can we just... Let's just call it a day. Let's just call it a day. QWERTY Octane, thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription. Amazing. Hype, hype, hype. Oh, what a warm welcome. What an absolutely warm welcome to the Twitch affiliate scene. How good. We're just going to end this and not fight anymore because I don't want to lose any more units. I don't know how we're even going to fight against these hordes to take our next city back. I really don't. But we're just going to have to leave that as is. These ones we'd love to reinforce with, but we just can't quite do that. That's okay. You're going to jump out there and grab that. You, I suppose, just move your way around. You've got nothing better to do. May as well just move its way around. Potentially something we could do there. Oh no! We've been bloody pipped in the ocean. Let's try and manually resolve it. It's a yikes. If we can get our archers up onto land... Just do a couple of crappy attacks. No! Can you believe it that the 1 minute left on the hype train? Oh, but what a good hype train it was. Yes, yes, please do, Huck. Yes, please do. Yep, absolutely. Okay, well, this has just been an absolute disaster. I just cannot believe it. Good ranged attacks, right? Sinking a couple of units there. Might just flee back away from the flag, hide on this little bit of land. They will keep the flag, which is unfortunate because they're going to win the fight. But some really good shots off in the process. Actually, look at that. Finally, crossbows working as intended. Now, unfortunately, really bad for our war support that we lose that. You received a hype train emote. Oh, yes! You earned us emotes! Oh, how good! Oh, wow, that's so cool! Thank you so much to everybody who participated in the hype train. King of Toto, Huck, Uckneil17, QWERTY Octane Grounds, Thorny Subject, JRS Parker, everybody who was involved in one way or another. That is amazing. I'm so positively energetic. Well, in the face of great adversity. Oh, man. The face of great adversity. The one thing that we have learned is that our crossbows are very good at shooting Mongols from a distance. Which maybe means I could use a few more of them. Let me get a few more crossbows here in our main city. I could use my ability again to levy some more troops. Literally just to have bodies around at this point. Can't reinforce that fight. These poor units are having to end their turn in the middle of that fight. I'm wondering if 4 peasants can take down a Mongol horde just to earn me some war score. I think they probably can, so I'm going to send them out. I'm worried it's too late. It is too late. We're going to lose this war. Painfully lose this war. It does leave me wondering, do I even want to continue this game? I think the answer is actually yes, but let's just have a look and see just how badly damaged we were. Oof. That is painful. So we lost that city. We didn't lose our southern city, though. We just lost, actually just this one. And that outpost. But I don't so much mind about that outpost. That's fine. We lost that. That sucks. I think we make this a new city. So we buy a harbour for it. Absolutely. Let's buy a harbour for this one too. Great success. It's also improved these resources. Right, we're going to make the best out of a bad situation. You voted for me to move through as Ming. So that's what we'll do. How's my day been? Not too bad, McLean. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, actually. Yeah, don't worry too much about the admin behind it, Huck. Twitch has a dark mode. Go you. Wicked. Right, so, recovery mode. First and foremost, you've said that I should play as Ming, which I will. Man, it's a real shame we didn't get that one extra militarist star, but I'm wondering if we move through regardless. It's going to be difficult to get our expansionists. Looks like our religion is in total turmoil because we've been forced to change. That's a shame. Hello, Tanvir. Good to see you. Continue the game for the memes. Oh, absolutely. Amazon Prime, you can subscribe in Twitch to one person a month for free. Whew! And and some of you chose me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we have to move through to start to generate something, though. We want to see Ming, so let's choose Ming in that case. Boom. Going with the Ming. I think I'm ready to do that. Let me just quickly smash that city out. Attach that up. It's not going to help our expansionist stars because we used to have a lot more territories than we do now. So that's a shame, but it is what it is. We'll take it. We'll also probably need to get just some good old industry districts down. 1, 2 there. Looks good. A bit of food, maybe. Maybe not. Let's just secure the real base bones industry there to get that online. Grab that discovery for 100 science, which is so desperately needed. Anything else I could jump to? Again, if there was one unit around that I could fight and win, I would do it. But there maybe isn't. Although maybe there. Anybody in range at all? No. No. Well, I mean... there's one. Great. Get him. No! My star! My star! Oh, well, we're absolutely taking that territory back, obviously. We'll ransack that one immediately. Such a shame we can't just send a unit to fight someone somewhere. You? No. Oh well. Let's just move through. No point crying over spilt milk. JoJo Girl on Netflix? No. Big no from me. I don't know what to do with these peasants now. They've got nothing to do. Let's march them up with the rest. Shield you there. You're going to be important later. Merge these units together. We'll scare off any Mongol hordes if they choose to stick around. Which hopefully they won't. Or maybe hopefully they will. We could use some militarism out of them.
Geography, cartography, algebra, optics, astronomy.
Alrighty, Ming.
Remember Ming China for its caravans carrying...
And a new wonder can be claimed. There's something we haven't seen every day.
The territory those caravans traversed.
Okay, we've got new artwork, but I think, yeah, these are just the same peasants. That's fine. Let's ransack that in 4 turns. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you so much for following on Twitch. Greatly appreciated. Okay. Ransack that. That's step 1. Step 2, maybe could consider grabbing a wonder for future reference. 50% money on calm cities. I don't know if we're so good at being calm cities, but we also don't get a lot from our faith, so I think Topkapi Palace is probably just generically good. Shall I use my aesthete ability anywhere? Look at our crappy influence. Oh. Come on, you can do it. Finish off the Norst, and then I guess we just go for our grand tea houses. This is going to be our big comeback play. Yeah, right. The influence and the stability. I mean, the stability is most welcome. The influence? I suppose so. I suppose so. Maybe we end up being the civics king. Or maybe we lose horribly. We're about to find out. Likewise, over here in New City, I think we will... no adjacency bonuses, but it does just sort of generically benefit from having districts next to it. So, something to factor in maybe in future. Ooh. Get another harbour here. For the most fruitful territory of all time. And I'll just station some units there, I think, on this outpost. We definitely want to take this one back as well. Is that a normal boat? Yes. Okay. You do not want to take 10 turns to take it, though. Let's get these units over here. Ransack that one, take that one back. Pillaging that one to take that one back. And then we'll mostly have our empire reconnected, except for this city here. This absolute gem of a city is the one that we want back up there. But otherwise, looking okay. Looking okay. Merge these units together. No real need to pick any fights here just yet. So I might just bring them back to base. Boom. Alright, we are doing okay. Oh, Converse, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Really appreciate that. Sorry I missed that. My mistake. Saturdays. Yes. So inside of the channel Discord, which channel members and on YouTube and Twitch subscribers on Twitch will have access to at the moment, there is a multiplayer game for Humankind being scheduled on the 4th of December, I believe, which is very fun and exciting. Thank you, Huck, for scheduling that. Greatly appreciated. Okay, these units are going to come and mess with this ransack, but I doubt that they will, because I think that they're not quite strong enough to do it. So, I'm just going to position some more peasants kind of next to them, just to be like, hey, don't bother, punk. But we won't interrupt it unless we have to. So let's just leave it as it is. And station these pikemen here. Oh, that is a really good spot for a market quarter. I might actually just place one down there before I forget. Get that online. Yeah, baby. And also, some more of our tea houses. Let's get our stability online. Try and build up a bit of a society. We are still in 3rd, so believe it or not, we're actually still in the running here, despite having, it's gotta be said, a pretty freaking bad war. A very bad war. Right, station you there. Station you on the harbour, I think. Because we know that that's our weak spot. Our weak spot. Hey, it's our weak spot. Yep. Yes, and we're also going to do a multiplayer before Christmas at some point as well for, of course, I'll start picking from channel members and then make my way down if I can't fill the spots. But there will also be one of those to be determined. Heal you up. I've got a lot of armies doing not a lot. These ones are about to kick off the greatest ransack of your life. 5 turns later, we'll have this territory back under our control. And probably, to be honest, just turn it into a city, I think. Hey! This one is ours again! And did you see the yields on that outpost? Woof! It was like a plus 70 or something ridiculous. We don't really care too much about faith generation at this point. I like that we're pretty central on the old ideological axis, though. Could be ruining us a bit, but we'll see. Okay. Good. Let's continue to use our aesthete ability. Try and bring things under my control. I mean, this is actually mine, so I'll use it on that. Start to take control of our civics again. And again, you can see them here. They're like, oh, please don't take it. But really, there's nothing they can do. I do have just enough. Oh my goodness! Oh, an anonymous cheerer cheered 200 bits. Thank you so much. An anonymous cheer for 200 bits. And Stephen the Viking just got affiliate. Good job. I did indeed, Stephen. Yes. Just this morning, I woke up and I got an email and I did a little jump. I was like, ooh, how exciting. That is so cool. Twitch affiliate. Man, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky and so grateful. An anonymous cheer. A secret admirer. A secret admirer, they say. Also, thank you so much to everybody who's watching over on the YouTube as well. I appreciate you greatly. And I really appreciate everybody logging their likes as well, honestly. It's so good. We are spreading across the internet like a filthy jumbo plague. An anonymous cheerer. 200 bits. That is so cool. I'm really tickled with that. I'm like a kid in a candy store discovering something new for the first time. Okay. Where do we want Topkapi Palace? And do we actually even want it now? Maybe we don't. Let's get walls. Let's get walls. Let's get science. Let's just get industry at large. And maybe also it wouldn't hurt for us to get a spawn point down on this harbour too. Always quite useful, particularly if you're being invaded from the sea, which actually wouldn't hurt to get some boats online. How are you 4? You were 1 unit before, now you're 4? Yikes. I think that's a timely reminder that these are nomadic units, and we should probably hunt them down, or else they just get sort of too big for their own boots, really. We have an interesting dilemma here, where we could attach this to the capital, and we should, so let's do it. It wasn't a dilemma at all! I was gonna say, we have an interesting dilemma here, where we could consider building this elsewhere, but there's just, that would just not be, advisable, at all, in the slightest. One little bit, actually. So I'm not gonna do that. Okay. This is good. I'm feeling optimistic. 3 turns away until we get that one. We'll definitely get an extra city there. We've got armies garrisoned in our cities now, which is also... Appreciate you more. You do not! Nick, you do not! Hamlets online. Another wonderful thing to have unlocked. Let us... Siege tactics. You betcha, baby. They are multiplying! They are multiplying! Yes, they are! Oh, man. So good. Oh, this is so cool. Whew. Alright. How are you 4? This is a bit of a rough fight. I don't know if you send 8 peasants against 4 Mongol hordes. I feel like the peasants get brutalized. And we'd be better off just transferring them as population into growing cities. Or military stars. The game reckons this is favorable for me. Alright. I'm gonna try it. I don't think this is a very good idea. For the record. But let's give it a go. Huh. Actually, not terrible. Because we blocked their spawn, we may be able to to actually overwhelm them a little bit here with our numbers. Although, that is a brutal swing turn. Yeah, no, that's a yikes. That's the biggest yikes of the world. Absolutely should not have done that. We've just added fuel to the fire. just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. In fact, we're so gonna pretend like that didn't happen. We're just gonna rewind that. Hope you enjoyed that really bad rewind impression. So, is humankind good? Yeah, Huck's analysis is absolutely right. What WTF was that? No, not a fan of my rewind thing. Okay. Noted. Probably just scared everybody to death. It was like, what the hell's going on? What, is he okay? Like, yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine. Don't worry. Everything's all good. Alright. Let's just add these populations back into these cities. This one is actually full of jobs, though, so no need to send them there. This one is also full of jobs, so no need to send them there. Although what I could do is speed up some of these constructions. Or build some freaking hamlets. Let's get some freaking hamlets down. And I think that actually one around here would be reasonable. Although we can probably build out to that anyway. So let's just place it in the best spot. Best spot, always. And I think I'm willing to shoot some people out of the city to get it built. Not 18, though. That could be a little extreme. Yeah, that's probably a little extreme. I think I will keep 4 around here somewhere, though. Probably we do just trade them back into Mohenjo-daro. Speed something up, swap them over, that kind of deal. Let's see that in an instant replay. Let's just get gunpowder and get our rocket carts. I think we have to. We're falling behind on science, it's important to note. Science culture would have been a fantastic pick to help speed us up a bit. I mean, it's not the end of the world that we don't have one, but it would have been a really great pick. I think probably the hamlet is arguably a little bit more important than whatever we're doing there as well. Just to get more jobs, I think. Go, 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 go. You can go that way. You... 9 people for a grand tea house. Sure. I'll allow it. And then we'll just convert you back into the city. 4 people replenished. Wonderful stuff. We could get rid of them instantly for a fishery. But we won't. We'll get some freaking hamlets down instead. How good. Yeah, interesting points. I couldn't really comment too much on Crusader Kings 3's development on, like, how it released as a fully fledged game. I mean, of course we know it's going to see DLC regardless of whether it launches as a really stable experience or not. It would be quite unusual for any strategy game, I think, to receive no DLC in this day and age, where post-launch development is generally considered a pretty important part of a game's life cycle. Okay, there's a city. Do I want it to be a city? Yes, but no. Because we kind of want 3-masted ship first. I may prioritize it just slightly ahead of gunpowder. And that makes me think, man, we need science and we need it fast. Let's get some scientific districts down. And I'm going to move them to the front. We're going to allow each city to build 2 and only 2. Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself. Actually, really, you benefit from just the 1. So do that, please. Of course, we're also getting science jobs by building hamlets, so it's not quite as sort of bad as it might look. but I think it's a pretty important piece of this puzzle. Likewise, probably, even though these aren't very good ones, they probably should be built here. No resources on this land at all. This is just a tourist destination at this point. Oh, I love this hamlet though. That's the dream hamlet right there. Amazing. And quickly get you back up to land before someone gets any crazy ideas. Beautiful. And disband the units into there. Trade them into a hamlet. Thank you very much. I think we probably want some additional fortifications around this harbour. That scares me a lot. Looking at just exactly how that looks. Infrastructure there. Maybe a science district there too. Okay, cool. So that city is coming along really nicely. It's quite a new city. It's going to have harbours and jobs and all sorts. We're actually going to be able to house a lot of people there. A lot of people there. Yeah, it's interesting. Improving and fixing. I can see the case for them being two different things. But I can also see see them being the same. Even just, like, it's just a linguistical trick, perhaps. Fixing or improving? Well, who's asking? Do I want to spend $400 to get this into a knight? I think $200 to turn that into a crossbow is a no-brainer. I see a couple of boats just sort of sailing around this island, which will be a great city as soon as we can make it one. But we're a really long way off. What can I do? What can I do, chat, to really surge my science here? Like, maybe we consider civics that haven't been enacted? Could buff our garrisons, +1 industry and +1 influence. Give us more combat strength on our units. Seeing as we don't have many commons quarters, I think I will actually do that. We might as well. It's just a slight buff. Like, it's not a lot, but it's a little bit. It might matter in the end. I'll also, I suppose, use my ability. 280 gold to gain 240 influence, and I can do that anywhere because of the size of our empire. So, whomp, let's do it there. Start to spread our influence across the world. Okay, maybe we can turn something around here as the Ming. Maybe. I think once we get our rocket carts, we might just rocket into war against somebody, which probably means we're eyeing up our old city, I guess. Seems like a logical way to do it. Gonna have to just do the old end turn a couple of times, I think. Which feels bad on the speed, but I think we have to do it. Our industry is a little low. We are actually full of people in the capital again, though. Which suggests to me that maybe it's time to just... It's still growing, though, is the awkward thing. Like, it's just like, it just grows and grows and grows. Let's shoot out some more people. Yep. Just shoot them all out. Bye. Sorry, capital city. Feels bad. Finish that hamlet quickly this turn. We might as well. It's an extra turn with a whole lot of extra jobs. And we've met another opponent. It is Lucy herself. Let's see if Lucy will trade with us. Yes! Somebody to trade with! Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. We have waited far too long for somebody to trade with. And it's an absolute pleasure that we've now been able to pick them up. So, let's just throw all of our money at Lucy. At poor Lucy. She's never seen this much cash in her life before. Mum, can I get a $2 mixture? Mum's like, you can get 2,000. Go for it. And so she did! Strategies for improving science and money. Yeah, that's where we're at the moment. We're desperately trying to lift our science and money up. I think we were forced to change our religion away from our religion. Let me just check.
A gasp of wonder, a cry of astonishment, and perhaps
Yeah.
a pang of jealousy.
We're Mycenaean shamans at the moment. Which is, of course, not what we want to be. Because we're not getting our bonus science anymore. Like, this religion is garbage. This is not what I want. I think we want, Is this our religion? No. This isn't my religion either. This was my religion, I believe. No. Wait, is my religion just gone? Oh dear. Oh, well now I don't know if I actually want to change. Give arms, +5 money on market quarters. Money on trade routes. Stability if territories follow a foreign religion. Huh. Huh. Well, bear not false witnesses, +5 science on research quarters. Huh. I might just actually back away from that slowly. This may be an atheism run, actually. Might be a really good atheism run. Yeah, our relationship's been swallowed up. That really sucks. Okay. That's fine. We'll keep that in the back of our minds. Actually... Land rights. We could go for the old merge with money, but I don't think we need to do that. So I think actually we'll go +10 food per number of attached territories. May as well just grab that. It's, you know, a little bit of extra bonus food. Maybe it helps us grow. We're immediately going to lose it, so I'm just going to refuse that. Take the stability hit. Ouch. Sure, I'll salvage that. That seems fine. Not ideal, but fine. Boom. We're away laughing. And knowledge authorities, which is now sort of useful because we have some trade routes. However, I think probably the +1 science per researcher could be the thing that we go for. Oh, but do we really want to double down on faith? Probably not, now that we've lost our religion. Mutinous in this city, which is fine, because I've been preempting that a little bit. Trying to expel some people to get some additional stability out of here. Maybe we convert... peasants into population. Yes. And then population into stability. Sorry, population. It had to be done. There we go. That should get that back online. It's very nearly maxed out. If I just move a few more people onto industry. It should be okay. We'll just ignore that. That'll be fine. Again, it would be not really nice to get the walls and stuff built here. Just waiting on those. Here in the capital, things are looking reasonable enough, I think. Just sort of passing through. Aztecs chose to stay as the Aztecs. Wow. That is a mood. Let's continue to... lift these places within my sphere of influence. Om nom nom.
If a little knowledge is a dangerous
And we're away laughing.
5 research quarters, this city is not dangerous in the least.
Because they never believe. Oh, I appreciate the puns and the jokes though, T-Zombie. Pick the Siamese next, you reckon tea drinker. Love the name. What is a Twitch affiliate? A Twitch affiliate is like a partner on Twitch. Lets me like add emotes and have subscribers and all that fun stuff that you can do on YouTube when you're a YouTube partner. Okay. What to do here in this absolutely powerhouse of a city? Seeing as we need to boost science, I think I'm going to start shifting extra people onto science in my cities and moving them off other things. And obviously we need more jobs and more people. Now growth isn't a problem here, so let's get our infrastructure down, and then I think we just get some more research quarters. Not a great city for them because, well, because there aren't any strategic resources, but we can get the extra jobs, the extra districts. I think it's worthwhile doing, so we'll do that. Likewise over here, just going to check and make sure that everybody is doing science where they can. They are. Actually not quite even got enough food here to grow. Mohendaro struggling as well to keep up with the growth. The insane growth rate. Could use a few more Gary sons. There is actually a reasonable place for one as well. If we speed one along, that is too many turns to speed one along. I'll speed that one along just because I want to queue up this infrastructure before I forget about it. Buff the garrisons. That'll buff stability on garrisons, make our garrisons even better still, which is awesome, and hopefully get us up to maximum stability here is kind of my sub-goal, if you will. Amazing. Let's do that. Yeah, to celebrate my Twitch affiliateship, I'm thinking about doing a big 12-hour live stream. I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm thinking maybe next week. Also, a huge shout out to Al O'Neill, who just became a Patreon. Thank you so much. A patron on my Patreon. I don't often pump the Patreon, but I really appreciate the support off platform. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, thinking about doing a mammoth stream one of these days. Yeah, I would love to see Humankind get the big Civ 6 style treatment as well. Give me a couple of big DLC packs to sink my teeth into. Some new features. Natural disasters would be a big one. Anything to do with the world. I think Humankind has designed such a beautiful world. I mean, look at it. I've even got resource yields on, and it still looks gorgeous. There are some ways that they could build on that even more already, and just yeah. The future is bright. I think the future is bright. Oh, Cyberpunk 2027. The heartbreak. I pre-ordered and refunded. And that's how bad it was for me. It was a big yikes. It was a big yikes. Oh no, look at this! We're losing our societal spread. It's being converted to French influence. I will not have it. Our overall yields are pretty garbage. We're struggling to pick up any stars here. We're going to need to declare war, I think, actually. And woof, you are already the Mexicans. Oh my goodness. Are we flailing horribly here? We are. We're starting to trip and fall. Do I have 3 mastered ship? We are 6 turns away. That'll be a big boost for us when we can get there. So let's just, again, make sure that we're deploying as many resources as we can to get there on time. Looks like we are. Yep. Whew. Okay, 4 more turns. Get our new city. Hopefully that'll accelerate the rest of our yields up very far. However, I am still concerned.
The last thing you want is to be their prisoner of war.
The cogs are not very good. In fact, they're worse. They're almost as bad as those units mounted. Sorry, embarked. But we're gonna need a fleet. Let's get one. Get a fleet here. Oh no, and I was just a turn too late. Look at that. We've had war declared on us immediately by the Mexicans. We're not really ready for that yet. So that's a huge yikes. I'm wondering if we just peace out. I just didn't quite have my fleet built. I was just saying. I reckon we probably just peace out early. If we want any hope of salvaging this, we need to peace out straight away. They want 1 territory. It's that one that I just took back from them. I think we can just take that straight back. That's fine. Take your peace. It hurts our economy quite a lot. But we just kind of take the insta-peace and then take that territory straight back. Get our fleet ready for next time when they're inevitably going to try and punch me again. We might be able to get some military stars, though, if we can hunt down some rogue Mongol hordes. So we'll try and do that. And in order to do that... just get an extra pikeman there. Just quickly draw together a reasonable army and start marching toward that outpost. It's a bit of a yikes. I'll admit it's a bit of a yikes. Get you and you. Just go for it like the old 1-2, I think. A little bit extra there, a little bit extra there. Station that boat. That'll be ready to sink some Mongol hordes if I've ever sunk any. They break you down and it's just accepted. It is a bit manipulative, isn't it? Do you think religious minorities plus 10 gold would work in my case? I mean, it's not terrible. The Mexicans are our religious leader. We are following Orange. So mostly we are following our state religion at the moment. So we wouldn't benefit hugely from it. I mean, we would get some benefit. Like, it's not a terrible pick. But really, what I want is... which one is it? I think it's that one, isn't it? How do I trigger that civic? I can't remember. I really can't remember. How's it go? Thank you so much for following along. My wife left me, 2009. Feels bad, man. Howdy. Howdy, friend. Religious minorities, we could get scientific facts. We could go for the science. Get faith on our research quarters. Or plus 1% science on our holy sites. I think we go with that. We're probably going to move away from faith and towards science. So let's do that. Religious minorities, we could choose to enact this as well. Just because. I guess we probably want to move towards liberty now, anyway. So let's do that to shuffle our way over to liberty. To go to a meeting for a hot minute. Feels bad. Ah. Mine too. Mood. Alright, let's end that turn. How many units can we have in an army now? Only 4! That is ridiculous. Oh, shoot. Right. We're not an expansionist. That's kind of awkward. I need to expansionize, don't I? Oh, Al O'Neill, welcome to the JumboPixels! Yes, the YouTube members getting some love today on what has been a very exciting day on Twitch. Absolute pleasure to have you as a JumboPixel as well. We're not mucking around. We're not mucking around. One of us. One of us. One of us. Thank you so much. That is so cool. Hey, and Delta Mike Oscar became a subscriber on Twitch as well, with Twitch Prime. My goodness, it's overwhelming. And my wife Left Me 2009 became a tier 1 subscriber on Twitch too. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those sneakers? Welcome, greetings, and a humble hello to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Doesn't help me with this situation though, which is I actually can't expansionize because we're not an expansionist. We're earning almost no fame at this point. We're really struggling now. And I feel it. Like, I feel like the game is just crumbling at the seams. We may have to launch an aggressive war. Gonna need to get that fleet online first though, so we're gonna need at least that many turns. Get these units ready to take that outpost. There's 3-masted ships, so my grand plan of getting a brand new beautiful city can now become a thing. Whomp. All of the infrastructure is already built here in Beijing. Whomp. And we've attached it up to someone else. That puts Beijing in a wonderful place to start off the day. Let's get a grand tea house. Yup. Immediately, because we're far too overpopulated. Let's go 2 for 2. And probably leave it there. We're gonna need hamlets online very quickly. Because we need the extra jobs. A to the S to the AP. So let's get those down. Building a hamlet there is useful because we unlock 1 extra tile. So I will do that as well. What ruins am I clearing? Not sure why or what ruins I would ever even want to clear. And let's get some scientific districts. Seeing as it's science that we're struggling for, let's surround this iron with science. And then probably grab a little bit of industry as well. And that will be this place well and truly hooked up. We want to go full science, full growth. And try and get some jobs online. Yes, I will get the Discord link out and about as well. How was your switch from Civ 5 to Civ 6? It was really tough. It was really tough. I really struggled. I refused to swap for years. In fact, it would be fair to say. And in fact, even to say now that I've swapped is even not true. I still probably play Civ 5 more than I play Civ 6. So, I think they can both exist. I think they can both exist quite happily, to be perfectly honest. They're very similar, of course, because they're the same franchise, but they're also quite different experiences. And I get different levels of enjoyment out of them. I'm a better Civ 5 player than I am a Civ 6 player as well, though. It's important to note, like, that is something that factors into the equation for me. Because I didn't swap over to Civ 6 when it first came out, and because I've still shown a lot of love and attention to Civilization 5, I do tend to still play a lot of Civ 5, and therefore tend to be better at Civ 5 than Civ 6. Is Civ 6 a bad experience, though? Absolutely not. It's a very enjoyable game. It's a very enjoyable game. Without a doubt. Such a good game. Let's hope that Civ 7 is just as good as 5 and 6. A merger between the two in an ideal world. But dreams are free. We've been out-teched something awfully, and I don't really like where this is going. Running out of jobs quite quickly. We double down on the tech thing. Try and desperately catch up. Welcome, Peso. Yeah, I haven't really talked about PC specs before, have I? To be honest, I would actually have to get them for you, because I can't, like, quite remember. I mean, I know what graphics card I run, because I've had awful issues getting that fixed and repaired. It's been the most expensive thing I've ever bought in my life. It's a RTX 30 series. The 30... I said I knew it, no, I can't remember. Either the 3070 or the 3080. I think the 3070 because I couldn't afford the 3080. But yeah, I'd be happy to share the rest of my specs, but I wouldn't want to ramble them off the top of my head here because I would forget them. Not something I think about very often. My PC for me kind of just does the job. It's the workhorse. Okay, there's gunpowder, so we could actually quickly get some war carts and take this puppy down. Let's try and do it. Expel some people to instantly connect that. Then, do I have any more? Knowing my luck, probably not. Huh. Okay, so we just had the one gunpowder. Is that enough? I fear that it isn't. It's not. We need a second gunpowder. And we don't have one. We don't even have one in the land that I lost. Oh, yes we do. There it is. Oh, yikes. That is, pretty annoying, actually. Ha. Okay. Maybe we could trade for some.
Are you interested?
A request from a friend is not a thing to be taken.
You've only got coal. You've got iron and coal. You have nothing. And you don't have it either. Well, this puts us at a very weird spot. I don't have any go-to mods for Civ 5 either. I've barely played modded Civ 5. I think that the greats are great though. The couple of mod packs that are just renowned for being fantastic experiences are fantastic, but I'm not the one to go to for mod recommendations on those games. I would just give you really poor ones. Let's go for patronage. We know it's good. I guess maybe I'm making these gunners instead. And they're not even that strong. But they're probably going to be our go-to. I'm not going to be able to afford to upgrade them in a very long time, though. Because our economy's tanked so badly. Oh! Money, 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 money! And no real amount of redistributing people around is going to make this any easier either. This is a tough hole to climb out of. Try and get some money districts online. The French would like a non-aggression pact. We'll take that with them, I think. Do we have... What's stopping us from trading? My lack of money. Let's trade everything. They might buy my luxuries off me. They do have a gunpowder. Okay, great. The French are our solution. The French are our solution here. I think also we probably just move through. Who should we choose though? This is the question. Do type in your suggestions. I'm monitoring both Twitch and YouTube chat. I have them both funneling into the same place. And of course they both display on screen as well, so we can sort of talk to each other. Some Civ 6 mods are amazing. Oh yeah, the upgraded Oceans mod is really good, and I still haven't tried that mod. But made by a great developer, and I've heard very good things. I like a couple of quality of life improvements, for the most part. Okay, the French have been taken, so our hopes of winning are squashed. Who would we like to choose to try and make a comeback? Rip Lord Justinian. Yeah, exactly. Who would my pick be? And who do we want on our shortlist? The Zulu come back, instantly build their units, and get +2 combat strength from starting in my territory. Absolutely not. We've got the Siamese, who have a floating district and provide some industry. The Russians, who are not very good, but if you want them, we could. Let's see, we're suggesting Persians, Siamese, transcend a mood. The Italians we're not interested in. The Germans would be very good for our boats, and we could build out units faster. Of course, we are familiar with the Germans. The Brits, probably no one's going to really be feeling a Brit pick. Siamese. Hearing a few calls for the Siamese. Persians, cheaper industry costs. And money on trade routes. Yeah, I mean, we don't have a huge amount of trade, but they wouldn't be terrible. They wouldn't be terrible. Siamese, in my opinion, as well. Siamese, what do they do? +3 industry, +1 money, +1 money per pop. Oh yeah, they are a really nice synergy, actually, aren't they? Can we use their elephants? We could. Okay, interesting. Germans go war-hungry Italians. Alright, I think I've got a feel for our shortlist. It looks to me like our shortlist is going to be made up of the Siamese, the Italians, heard a couple of call for the Italians, and we've played the Germans quite a bit, but I am hearing your call for the Germans. So I'll put them in. I think the more interesting military play, though, is actually the Zulu. So I'm going to put the Zulu in as our militarist. It's not as stupid as it looks, believe it or not. Their unit doesn't have any resource requirements. It has 47 combat strength, and it's better against units who are stronger. And we'd also get +2 combat strength from starting in our territory. So they're actually not a terrible pick, although they are kind of average. While your votes are being tallied... over on the Twitch space, can we get a poll over there too? Huck, could you... Actually, no, I can probably do that. I'm not useless. Although what I am going to do is just quickly throw over onto a break while you place your votes. I think we move through quite quickly to try and get the trait bonus and hope that it's enough to push us through. You'll see that I'm really quite far away from most stars, and I'm not sure if we're even going to be able to get any. So at this point, we're going to have to just try and go with a burst through, see if we can recover some fame strategy, I think. Either way, I'm going to go and quickly microwave my coffee. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Alrighty. Looks like I'm finished with that coffee. Let us jump straight back in and continue the great fight. I don't know how great it really is. We did, however, just get a Builder Era star, which is kind of a mood. So there you go. Oh. And... oh no, sorry, I already got that one. But thank you so much to to Anonymous, who gifted a tier 1 sub to DeZombie. There you go, DeZombie. Thank you so much to my secret admirer. I very much appreciate that. Thank you so much. That is awesome. How good. Oh, and Aless followed along as well. Alright, back to the task at hand. This absolute mess of a game. +1 combat strength, kind of useful, but I think we'll go for the faster training of units for the next 5 turns, and try and train some guns. Yes. All the guns. And actually, you know what? The upgrades are going to be very expensive if we ever get to them. So I might just say get rid of 2 units, just to add a little bit of extra population into the city. Just to help it grow a little bit more. Might expel some for the hamlet, actually, because that will provide even more jobs. Which means more science, more industry. Everything is fantastic. We'll train up these gunners. And actually, maybe just train up a couple everywhere, just as, I don't know, just seems like good practice. Get a few guns. Get a few guns about the place. We're gonna need them. We're gonna freaking need them. Again here, it's kind of the same situation. Just go gun and gun. Okay, cool. Alright, we're away. Who did we vote for in the poll? The Italians! What? Oh, man. Oh, man. Wow. I think it's because of the awesome pun I made. It must be. It must be. It must be the awesome pun. Okay, well, you really do want to watch me suffer. Okay, want to play the Italians. Oh, welcome, Lit Lucky. Good to have you here. Well, this is going to be interesting. What on earth am I going to do with this? +10 stability on commons quarters, +1 influence on commons quarters, and cheaper commons quarters. It's a shame it's not garrisons. Okay, and the district that you're lumping me with provides +1 influence, +2 influence per... Okay, right, commons quarters. My unique unit is unlocked at line formation. It's the Alpini. Okay. Line formation. Line formation. Oof. Okay, so we're quite a way off that one. That's fine. We've got some guns. So, what is that going to earn me? That's just going to earn me influence, and that's kind of it. Okay. Well. No time like the present. That vote is going nowhere fast. Oh, Lit Lucky! Thank you so much for the 100 bits! How much is a bit? Is a bit a cent? I feel like a bit is a cent. Either way, 100 of them? Thank you so much. The giggle bits. I appreciate that. That is really cool. How good. How good. Alrighty. So you want me to go through as the Italians, do you? Okay, well, I'll just make sure I've got all my tea houses built everywhere, I think. We should probably build Topkapi Palace as well.
Friend, you...
Really waiting on my economy to be good again as well. Look, we're missing out on quite a bit, actually. Let me just get rid of these 2 crossbows as well. Also save us a little bit on upkeep. Not that that's a huge concern for me, but, I mean, it matters a little bit, maybe. Maybe. Probably not. But maybe. How do I still not have space in these armies? It's just such a yikes. It's such a yikes. Okay, this fleet is coming along nicely. It has 36 combat strength in the water. These have 31. They are so strong. We have to bombard them in the water, or else we just lose horribly. Alright, you voted overwhelmingly in favor of the Italians. It's a big oof, and it's really not the way I thought it would go. But I am happy to suffer. I'm happy to suffer. You've got a whole entire mod dashboard. Oh my goodness, the power's going to his head. Alright. The French would like an alliance. Yeah, baby. Heck yes!
Another empire has certainly left a mark on the world. With this cult, we would all benefit from. This is pleasing.
We'll go non-aggression from the
Even if
Poles.
it's not yours.
Absolutely happy to buddy up with them wherever the heck they are. It's really just Orange who is our arch nemesis now. We despise the Mexicans. The Mexicans! And we'll probably war with them at some point. Let Lucky just subscribed! A tier 1 subscriber! Thank you so much, Let Lucky! You are very kind on many fronts. Many fronts. Okay, how much combat strength do my guns have? 42. Not terrible. Not terrible. We've got a mixture of guns and anti-cavalry units coming out. Gonna disband the crossbow. Try and sort of balance that growth. I really like having the armory improved before getting our units. This city up to the north as well, Beijing. Super good. Super good. In fact, it's actually so good it's starving. Which is probably the sign of a bad city, not a good one. However, let's just give it more research. The nerds of Beijing are just gonna research like there's no tomorrow. It's struggling to grow a little bit, which maybe suggests to me that it wants some more food districts. But they're pretty bad districts. But we'll get them nonetheless. Got plenty of jobs for scientists, either way. And actually, we want economists too, don't we? Oh man, I want everyone. What a strange distribution. It's probably a really bad distribution. Yeah, let's just go industry instead. Industry will create science, is my thinking. Okay, well, this army is actually kind of done. So maybe we position them up here as well. Let's go overwhelming firepower on this border. We'll have 4 different armies, or 3 different armies ready to move through and just sweep this territory straight away. Probably move through and take this as well. At 58 combat strength, that is... wow, that is pretty strong. This army is actually full, so we'll have to sail them away and start producing another lot. Jeepers. Let's do it. Let's get 4 cogs, so we'll have 8 cogs in total. They're ready to defend. Might actually build the military school first. Seems like a good idea. Might just pump that out immediately. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Let's get some additional foodie jobs and infrastructure in place. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, kind of starting to like the way that this is shaping up. Which is weird, but I kind of like it. It almost feels like it's coming together. I'm just worried that we're going to run out of time. Been screwed out of having a clone Discord. Do I get double invited? Yes. A founder and a first month subscriber. Oh, that's so cool that you get a little badge. I love it. Spawn point for the boats. See if you can find a spawn point. Yeah, they'll have enough space now. Should we do it again? Let's do it again! All the boats. This is good. This is good. I feel it. I feel a plan coming together. I'm actually getting a little bit excited by it too. Just a little bit. Okay, there is our second fleet. We now have 2 fleets of 4. Gonna go for 3 fleets. 12 ships should be enough to sink really any single incoming army. Beijing, the troops in Beijing are quite weak. So with the exception of that double promoted warrior, I'm going to get rid of them. And opt for maybe a little bit of cash money generation. A little bit of money. Ooh, we're starving. So I'll just shoot a couple of extra people out to finish that. Okay. That army's just about ready to go. We will pay $200 to get the free unit and hope that it's got a gun. It was 3 boats. Actually, 3 pretty good gunner platform boats. I like it. Let's sail them up here. Form part of one big ass fleet. We're gonna have a huge fleet. Hey, Prowser Gaming, thanks for tuning in. Festivals for the military too. Ah, yes, don't forget the festivals. Ah, the festivals. They're so expensive. Should I move through? I feel like we're kind of just treading water here for nothing. Let's do it. You wanted me to move through as the Italians. It's the Italians we shall be. Boom. Italia. A strange pick for someone who's about to go to war, but chat decides my cultures, so chat decides my cultures. I will allow it. And man, I would love to trade with you as soon as I can earn a bit more money. Hey, thanks for following along. I think we probably have to just declare war quite quickly as well, actually. I think that the longer we wait, the worse this is going to get. I'd love to have some demands to push, but I don't. I do kind of think we just have to jump in. Knowledge authority's quite useful for us. Let's continue to move towards progress. Grab that extra science. That's a big win. Oh my goodness, they're all following along. Thanks so much for jumping on the Twitch bandwagon. Welcome. First time in stream. Oh, John. Welcome in, John. The Alpini is a pretty solid unit. Apparently, L. Yeah, I mean, it didn't look terrible. The thing that gets me, though, is I think it's just too late for me to get any real use out of it. Do I want plus 30 war support when declaring war? I probably do, actually.
To the victor,
let's do it.
Maybe rude and
let's do it. I never take that, but we're gonna do it. Build up some war support here. Try and use the fleet to sink any incoming dangers, right? To protect the city, basically. We'll use the fleet. We'll keep it positioned here-ish. Keep enough of them down there. Then we have these units ready to march through that way. Straight away, basically. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. In fact, we probably actually could use some up on this border rather than all of them down here. So, just going to work on that. 8 down here, 4 up there. I'd like to get those upgrades off, but we don't have the money. And actually, we're losing even more money. So, it's time to start focusing on money. Whoa. Hey, that was a fun noise. What was that? Oh, Let Lucky. Oh, the hype train is real. Oh my goodness. Let Lucky gifted 2 tier 1 subscriptions. How about it? Ukneil17 and Steve XV03. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I always think he says pissants when he's saying peasants. Oh no. I need to say it more American. Peasants? Is that better? My go-to American accent is to just add ah into all of my words. I'm sorry if that's offensive, but that's kind of American sound in my mind. Okay, we've got patronage, which means we can get a whole load of really good manufactories to help us out here as well. Let's get the tea manufactory, spiffing Brit, eat your heart out. We're also going to get the dyes manufactory, which will provide us with what exactly? Oh, just an extra 20% industry on all of our cities. No big deal. We'll also get the gold manufactory down, because why the heck not? Gold manufactory providing us with, I'm assuming, plus 20% extra gold? Where are you? Goldie. Boom. Oh no, actually it looks like we are a little bit shorter. Tea is a great one for us. Dye is a great one for us. Mexicans got pearls. The Black Pearl. Okay, I mean, we got 3. That's not terrible. I don't think there are going to be any anywhere else. Losing that territory next to our capital, it probably proved super costly. Because we lost all of these luxuries with it. I really want that back. God, I want that back now, don't I? Just intimidate Korg from Thor Ragnarok when trying to do a New Zealand accent. That is a big mood. Yep, that is a big mood. Trying to make up for lost time. Oh man, thank you so much, Lit Lucky. That's so generous. That's so cool. I love that. Love that we can share in the love. Crit roll success. Alright. Oh. Maybe time to do Topkapi Palace. Sure. Let's do it. Let's do Topkapi Palace. Do we want to get the whole gang onto it? Maybe we do. Oh, I heard little bits giggle. Huck with the 100 bits. I love that sound. That's a very satisfying sound. Go the bits. Thank you so much. Looks like we're blocking the land spawn, which suggests to me that maybe it's time to just go. Time to just go? Could be. We've got our fleet ready. We don't quite have fleet number 2 ready, though. Just hold for that, I think. Anywhere else that is clearly and obviously a huge weak point for me? We could probably use siege tactics, heavy infantry, and those sorts of technologies. That will do us wonders in actually being able to have an army that is larger than 4 units. So sure, let's do that. Station them there. Moving through as the Italians, God help us. I'm not sure why we chose them, but you've decided, so I will try and make it work. We'll get some stars along the way too. Okay. This is kind of weird what dreams are made of now. It's crunch time for us here. We do have a unique district, the Tetro, which is, for all intents and purposes, pretty garbage. Sorry. But, hey, come on now. Look at this. Plus 13 influence. Whoa, 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 whoa. Settle down, yields. Jeez. You didn't want to get too good. Everyone else will start to get jealous of me and my yields. Wow. Okay. Beijing is potentially quite vulnerable. Might just make sure that it has a few guns to protect itself. Should things get messy, which they're about to. And I think now with that second fleet ready, and a reasonable standing army in most cities, could probably use an extra gunner here. Maybe 2. I think we're good to go. Basically get influence from population in a weird way. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Question is, do I want that, though? I think the answer is no, not really. Irreligion! Okay, this is what I want, actually. If there was ever a run for us to be irreligious, I think it's this one. So we'll probably move toward... I guess state atheism, although maybe secularism. We could try the secular play. Has anyone done it and actually had more success than just choosing atheism and removing your religion entirely? Minus 75% foreign religious strength bonus could also be quite a useful benefit hidden inside of state atheism, because we could be getting screwed by that. Replace the current state religion with atheism, lose the ability to build holy sites, meh. All religious civics are locked, and we get some influence back. Not mad at that. Not mad at that. Secularism does just seem to be just not as good. Just like this sort of slightly weaker version. I like it because it keeps us on liberty. I don't really want to be authoritative, but... yeah, hard to say. Hard to say. Okay. I reckon no time like the present. The present. Although, is there any benefit in me just being slightly higher up in this war? Probably not. You are currently at peace with everyone. Let's go. Surprise! And maybe call my ally in? Either way, I think we've declared the surprise war, so let's move. First, look, there's my grand tea house. Give me my tea house back, damn you. Oh, Lit Lucky, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Keeping that #1 spot. Okay, so, first up, boom, ransack that, finally taking back what's ours. Now, while that ransack is being carried out, let's move these units up and through, move towards this city. Now, what I'm thinking, ooh. Okay, you've been upgraded since we last came into contact. What I'm thinking is probably going to happen here is gonna probably run into a whole load of different units trying to sail across. So we need to keep our fleet that we have reasonable vision range. Looks like we probably do. Got the 4 fleets, or the 3 fleets, poised and ready to sort of come together and strike. We might also need to use them to take cities. I'm wondering if we can sneak them up this way. I'm gonna give it a go. There is, yikes, actually 7 gunner platforms. Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh, look. Okay. Divert all ships to the north. We're gonna have to sail our fleet up into this passageway. Just to try and hold it down. Industrial era was easy. No, it was not. Biscuits and groovy. Great point. Oh. Oh, look at that. I can actually jump across there this turn. That's pretty strong. And I'm going to risk it for the biscuit and send these units across this way too. Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. What does this siege look like? And can I take this before any of those units can reinforce? That is what I'm wondering. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Thanks for following along, John. I'd love to be in behind these walls. Let's just try and weaken these units. What are we actually coming up against here? Draftees with 38 combat strength. Okay. Good news is, I can actually make landfall up behind them with these units. Oh, that is a big win, actually. A huge win. Although, unfortunately, they're blocking my movement a bit. But we can daisy chain through and up to here. That's a great win. A shame we couldn't quite make landfall with these units, but that's okay. Anyone else to redeploy? Yes. And we should do that quickly. Wondering if I block that in case that's a spawn. It looks like it almost could be. So I'll block it just in case. And then I think we'll block this harbour. That should prevent any fast movement from doing any jinky, janky, wanky things there. And I think that was pretty well played by me. Touch wood. I may have actually controlled a battle with some sense and logic. Yes. Great job holding out that position. You just stay there. You, my friend, gonna make landfall like there's no tomorrow. And let's see what we can do. Boom. Walk onto there. That's what I like. Starting to get behind enemy lines. That's a bad attack, so we'll probably just hold. And just hold everywhere else. We're going to lose this boat as it gets shot at by various other boats. So we need to try and crack this city. Horseman jumps into the ocean. Feels bad for you. Try and crack an extra spot for us to get behind enemy lines. Like that. That should let me move... Oh, bummer. I was going to say it should let me move that unit onto the flag, but apparently not. Could move that one, but I sort of want to use that one to... Boom. Sink that. How do you like me now, punk? Fire at you. You can... Oh, that's not a very good attack, but we'll do it nonetheless. Cool. Okay, this is actually going very well. How about it? Blocking that spawn, I think you're right, is probably a game changer. Actually, blocking both of those, very helpful. And let's just end the turn and jump straight back through into this fight. I don't like that. Wondering if I actually bring that unit over there now and just keep distracting the boats over there. Meanwhile, these gunners are going to just rain down upon the enemy. Step onto the flag. Don't mind if I do. Step behind enemy lines. And this is looking absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Okay. One siege successful, and the city that was ours a very long time ago has finally come back under our control. Now. Whew, okay. Great success! That is fantastic. However, now my attention turns to the sea. +1 city cap or 15 fame. I mean, it's a no-brainer. You take the city cap every time. You'd have to give me hundreds of fame for me to even consider the opposite. Right. What have we got here? 7 guns trapped out at sea. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. However, actually, a lot of boats up there too. This is going to be an absolute bloodbath. And probably one that I lose. I don't know if I actually win that. Oh, woof! Wow, okay. Oh my god. We need to try and focus fire on the units that aren't boats. So it looks like all of these units, these ones at the front with the guns, obviously are guns. And then the boats are kind of hiding at the back. Okay, this is overwhelming. Also, blocking this spawn is going to be really powerful. So I'm just going to move up and completely block that spawn. Move some units in and around this one. Nice. Sink the guns. Sink the guns. Yes. Move into that spot. There's another gun. Just want to stay away from the boats as much as I can and just really focus fire on the gunners. Because they are weak. That's a real boat, so I don't want to mess with that. Might just move in behind my mates. Okay, cool. So we blocked a spawn. Try and keep it in our favor a little bit. And then... oh, their actual boats are going to absolutely decimate mine, though. Okay, it's not terrible. Again, like last time, let's just destroy the guns. There's a double promoted gunner. That's a good sink for us. Because, of course, the boats aren't actually that threatening, right? They're not really, if you consider that they're not really going to be able to take my cities. So I'm not super afraid of them. And you know what? We'll take a couple of pot shots at that one, I reckon. Doesn't hurt to weaken the enemy a little bit. They'll do less damage, and they'll be boarded, so they can't move as much. They can't move as much. Well played. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh. You really have to just hold your position there. If we open up that spawn, I think we die horribly, right? 7 Karaks. And a steam frigate. Oh, yeah, we can't open that up. Absolutely not. Okay, where are the guns? There's a gun, there's a gun, there's a gun, there's a gun. Okay, there's quite a few. There are quite a few guns. Sail in there and try and confirm that kill, which we absolutely did. Fantastic. Wondering if sailing into the middle is a terrible idea. Noted. I was just going to try and see if I could get a cheeky shot off on any of these gunners, but it doesn't look like it. So let's just try and destroy the one that we're surrounding, I guess. This is not a very good place to sail. I might just stay here and shoot that boat. Block that movement. Keep these spawns blocked. It's a yikes. It's a yikes, but we're gonna do it. And maybe earn some military stars along the way. I hope so, anyway. Jeepers, I hope so. Okay, that's going through the next turn, which you would expect. We have no reinforcements we can send in, so we're down to really just the bones of our backside. I would like to enact that, but I can't afford to. So we move on back into this battle. My turn to strike. I see some gunners have moved into some quite vulnerable positions. So we will move and destroy them with haste. This one's going to be a little problematic as well. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Yikes. Managed to take out most of the gunners, but now, in fact, almost all of them. I believe there is just one left. Ah, there's two. Okay, so we took out a good amount of their melee troops, but lost horribly in the sea. Lost horribly in the sea, and there's a lot more melee troops where that came from. How's our war score looking? We might be able to just ram them down by occupying their city, which is actually our city. I think also it might be a good idea to try and pull my my ally in. Now, what's the best way to do this without frustrating them? Is it a grievance?
What are you doing? Friend or not, you must change your relations.
Huh. I'm like, fight the Mexicans, you fool. And they're like, no, give us that territory. What? Why do you want that? It's not yours. Okay. We need more navy. Ooh, rocket carts. Let's get rocket carts instead. Boom, ba-boom, boom. Load up a whole load of those. These gunners... gonna need some help. Which is fine. But they are. We're gonna have to go on turtle defense mode at this point, I think. Let's get people behind city walls. Actually, you can just merge up and become one mega army. Nearly. We're finally in the green from that last time where we declared peace. Remember that? All those wars ago? Oh my goodness. We're actually about to be in the green. You wouldn't read about it. Let's replace this outpost down. Boom. Quickly trying to finish some rocket carts here on this ultimate defendable island city. Come on, baby. Give me those rocket carts. Naval artillery would get us a useful upgrade. But... yeah, actually, sure, do it. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. And let's just defend in place. Make sure that we have some units able to defend these poor cities. Although they look to be fine. The big naval battle has resulted in a lot of boats just being left around here. I don't like the look of those units coming up on me. At all. So let's make sure that we've got adequate firepower here. AKA more rocket carts. We're just gonna have to wait for them to come to us and defend now, I think. We made the aggressive grab to take this city, which was huge for us. Absolutely massive. And now we can afford, I think, to just play the defender. Ooh. Huh. We'll monitor it. We might need to get another couple of victories, which rocket carts will be able to do. So let's just keep producing them. They'll be able to fire over the city walls, hopefully, and defend here. We could also, of course, turn them to more of an aggressive stance. We'll consider it. We'll consider it. I'm not entirely against it. And I reckon because we are making so much food, we probably don't need people building food, especially because I'm building units straight away. It's a bit odd. So what we might do is just go money, science in this city. Sorry, industry and science. Do I want to make this into its own city? Actually, yeah, I think I do. I think it's time that we start making these their own cities. It's going to be a really powerful city of its own. So let's do it. We've lost it so many times as well that I just feel like it's sort of a no-brainer. Build a hamlet up there. We can get some good districts alongside of it. Build a couple of foodie ones as well. Love that. A little bit of industry up here on these rocky fields. And then get it to finish Topkapi Palace. There we go. It's just, I don't know. It's an extra city. Maybe it pays off, maybe it doesn't. I'm not sure. Either way, I've got a coffee to microwave. I will be back in a couple of moments. I'll put us onto the BRB screen so we can get chatting. The coffee break one, actually. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Oakley dokley. Coffee, microwaved. Mr. Beast Burger, not ordered because I can't order it in New Zealand. And we're good to go. Welcome back. Get off that BRB screen, that glorious BRB screen. And let's continue. What on earth? Who are you? Ah, some rebels. We shall crush the rebels. Naturally. I'm just going to quickly destroy some rebels. Can't believe we're still using these outdated pikemen. It feels really bad. No. Boom. Boom. Their range is quite frustrating on these gunners, but they've got guns, so I shouldn't complain. There's some rebels absolutely squashed. Upgrades! Woohoo! We've got money again! Oh my goodness! What a time to be alive! I can't believe it. We actually have some money. Unbelievable. Let's give you a slightly pointier stick. And check in on this war score. -4 per turn. We're at -4. We are ahead of them. They're looking at 10 turns to capitulation. Wondering if we can speed that up at all. Doesn't look like it. Just gonna keep these units posted, just because I'm not quite sure where they're gonna go with their army, or if they're even gonna go anywhere. We have money, and it's gone. Although, actually, speaking of having money and it's gone, we should be spending it on trade routes. We've got a lot of trade routes to enact. Could be making a lot of money off those. Let's just destroy this last rebel. Boom. Thank you kindly. Nothing like a couple of free military stars from some rebels. Do they even have any troops protecting my Keen? I don't know. I'm feeling a little adventurous. Maybe we have a little run over there. Let's do it. I'd like to send some rocket carts if I could. And it looks like I can. We'll pinch 2 gunners from here as well. And then just make sure that we have a couple of units queued up just to take their place. Boom, 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 boom. Get some more people on industry in that new city. There's naval artillery. Lovely. And let's just go over and just have a look. You never know what you might find.
We would all benefit from growing close.
Open borders with the Zulu. Sure.
I accept this in spite of you. Inside.
I'll take your coffee and your ebony.
All
And
Sovereign.
salt.
You with me? Or
Coffee.
against me?
Feels fitting. Nice. And the Zulu would like an alliance. Yeah, let's do it, buddy. Let us do it.
has certainly left a mark on the world.
Why
This
not?
cultural wonder.
Again, these are very slow for us to earn. I suppose we move through to line formation. Gets us our unique. It's quite good. It doesn't require any resources. It's a reasonable upgrade. We'll do it, I think. And yeah, sure, the Zulu just going to be our absolute best buddy for life.
15 market quarters? Who knew there was such fortune in
Ooh,
begging,
wow.
borrowing, and stealing?
Ooh, you are being swallowed. Huh, interesting world that we've found ourselves in. A very interesting world. Okay. Right, let us just have a wee peek over this way. Just ease my way in. Okay, so we do lose that fight. It's to be expected. There's a unit which I don't like the look of. Patriotic on our cities would provide us with some additional industry, which could be very useful. I think I'll take that. And build Carax? Question mark? Yeah, sure. We'll queue them up. We'll queue them up. Probably should do the same here. Let's get another 6 of them in hybrid herb. Citation needed. Hmm.
30 research quarters.
I think we need to get away from that. Yeah, look, that thing's gonna hunt me down like there's no
Nobody can
tomorrow.
understand anyone else.
Run! Oof. Whew! Yikes. I can quickly pump out our boat. here. Oh no, I just can't. Are you joking me? Oh, we are so close. We are so very close. Oh my god. Hey, look, here's an interesting fight. Here are our defense forces positioned up here in Beijing. And looks like the Brazilians want to go. Want to try and see if they can take Beijing, huh? Unfortunately, their mounted units do have some guns. Let's see what our rocket artillery can do here. We've got draftees, some guns, and some rocket artillery. Okay. Whoa, taking a beating outside the walls. I don't think running the peasant out to do that attack was ever a reasonable idea. Whoa, and they are actually striking at me from a very long way away. My weak draftees are just not holding up here. The fact that we only have one attack on these units is quite awkward as well. It's going to be quite a drawn-out fight, which is probably useful because we may need to swing in some reinforcements from down here, potentially. We've got 6 units there. I'm going to lose this rocket artillery. Gone but not forgotten. Rocket artillery. What am I saying? That is not rocket artillery. What the heck? Do I want to send in some reinforcements? Maybe not. It's probably not super urgent. I need to actually monitor these troops. Just need to hide them there, I think. Oh yeah, look at that. Woof. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Oh, if these units were over here, I could strike that. I actually think it could still be a good idea. Let's try it. We need to distract somehow. This could be our distraction. They're gonna fight me, which is great, because now I've got control of the flag. Things get interesting when you take control of the flag. Let me move back. Actually, there's probably fine. Yeah, because now they have to come to me, which makes it very hard for defending peasants to fight me. And how about that? Can actually even deploy these units. Great success. Take out that boat, no problem. That's really the only annoying unit as well, because it's dealing, you know, you can see it's dealing like 24, so it's putting down good enough damage now, I think. Ugh. Boom. Run you right up into the front line. And now that that boat's gone, I think it's fairly safe for us to start disembarking these units. Bringing them over to the mainland. Not that we should need them, but just in case. You never know. Should just be peasants at this point, and what a fantastic take on a city this will be. While basically they've got their pants down up to the north, we strike while the iron's hot. Yeah, that's easy, that's easy. Shoot across the way, shoot at your face. Bring you up there. Cool. That is super exciting. And then this fight, okay, we actually did lose that flag, so we need to move up and hold that. Get you behind friendly lines. This is a tougher hold. We may be swapping one city for another at this rate. Which actually works out fine, because of course it's really just the war support that we're most scared of. Oof. Oof, 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 oof! I love the chat at the moment. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, I don't know about this. Okay, took out another unit with us. Barely holding on to the flag at this point. And through into the next round. Right, so Beijing's gonna fall, but we're gonna take Mykeene before Beijing can fall. I think. Oh, surely. And we might actually move through and take the next city after it as well, because that'll put us in a really good place. These peasants will now slowly start to perish. Oh, look, more of them running. Oh, guys, what do we do? Deal our 38 damage to their 6. Woof. That's it. Come on. I'd really like to finish this up this turn. It's quite important that I do. Just to make sure that we keep on top of the war score more than anything. And it looks like... Ah, no! They've dragged it out for one extra turn. That's painful because it's one turn that we couldn't really afford at Beijing. However, not the end of the world. Let me just quickly tidy up those rebels. Heal those units. We've lost Beijing, but we should see that war score get turned on its head. Let us... health regen. Why not? And jump straight back into this battle and pretend like the siege at Beijing didn't even happen. Nothing to see here.
Lovely.
Boom.
Impressive.
Right, Mykeene falls. So we've swapped Beijing for Mykeene. I think that's a net benefit for us. Heal up all those units. And these units are kind of standing around doing nothing. Makes me think maybe we send them as reinforcements to take this city. Although, woof, look at that navy waiting. Yikes. I think we'll just leave Beijing. Beijing's fine. French were taken immediately by the AI. Yes, they were. They were, unfortunately. They would have been a great catch-up if they were. Did that just say that the Brazilians were close to victory? No, they're not. They've absolutely lost. Okay. Shame we didn't get to romp through and take another city. However, it's time for us to extract out our multi-turn, multi-faceted revenge. Obviously, we want Nemosos, Altair, and Imai. So let's go Nemosos, Altair. Oh, I can't get Imai. That's awkward. Can't actually even take Mykeene, which is sort of a shame. Wondering if we give up Altair. No, we actually don't. We only have 148 war score. Could take... I wonder what would be better. Do I even want that back? Or do I want that instead? That would be a really useful land border to just sneak in there. wouldn't it? My keen would be super useful. This one, though, maybe not so much. So maybe I take my keen and... I can't take that as well, though. Oh, we could take this. Sure. Let's take my keen and that.
This is wondrous.
Boom.
Friend.
What did I end up stealing? So we left we left them with that city, which I'm pretty sure we can take relatively easily in future. And instead we took my keen, which has given us the Statue of Liberty, and that one. I love that. We've just sort of traded a bit of empire with them. I think it worked out in my favor too. I'm pretty pleased. I'll take it. Let's upgrade this by the world's most expensive harbor you've ever seen. And attach it up. Create the absolute mega whomper of a city. Wow, what a juicy one. It's growing. It's really unstable, but it's really growing. Let's try and finish off these shared projects. I think they're sort of hanging over me a little bit now. It's getting a bit ridiculous. Wow. Okay, that is really weird. But we're ready to go. Who should we choose in the last era? Oh my goodness. Who would you like to choose? As always, type your suggestions in the chat and let me know. Pasta and pizza, the only replacement for science. So, we've got the Australians who would be fine. Hey, thank you so much for the cheer! Lit Lucky used 40 bits to cheer the luck everywhere. Clearing out my bits. A mood. So we've got the Australians, the Aussies, very good at what they do. The Chinese, good with money, good guardian, otherwise not so. If you've seen my tier list, you'll know my thoughts on the Egyptians. Japanese, very good, I think. Very, very good. Likewise, the Swedes. I think if we wanted any hope of winning, we'd probably choose the Japanese or the Swedes. Not that we have to win, obviously. You know that I will happily play out a loss. Or a fighting win. The Turks, meh. The Americans, garbage, of course. And the Soviets, we know to be very good. The Brazilians and the Indians, sucks for you, have already been taken. So, throw in your suggestions, and we'll throw them in and have a vote. A vote on who we should choose. Cooldown complete. Hype train is ready to leave the station. They really get in on those hype trains, don't they? That is crack up. Yeah. Okay, let me throw in the shortlist for us to vote on then. Looks like we've got a reasonable shortlist forming. Looks like we've got... I know, why did someone choose the Indians? It is beyond me. It is absolutely beyond me. Looks like we're wanting the Australians, the Japanese, Egypt, and maybe that's it. Those are our three options. Australia, Japan, and Egypt. Alright. Let's decide. Aussie. I can't spell Aussie. Aussie. Japan. Ando. Egypt-san. E-G-Y-P-T. Okay. Who will it be? Let your votes be heard. I'd also, as always, love to hear your rationale behind it. You may be able to convince someone else in the process. So, there you go. Throw in the Soviets. I should have! Although, also, I guess, we played the Soviets last time and the time before, so I might leave them off this time. Although, if you would like to see them, do let me know. But we might leave them off this time, just because we've played them all those times before. Oldest pub in the world? Dublin? Go figure. Okay, those are some reasonable picks. How are we doing with our stars? could maybe work towards the agrarian. The expansionist, potentially, we managed to get one. It's a shame we're not annexed, but oh my god, there's a territory there that hasn't been claimed! What? How is this even allowed to be a thing? Oh. Rocket carts kind of came in trumps, not gonna lie. Fairly happy with those. Gonna move these units up here, station them for the extra stability, maybe. Huh, cool. Who'da thunk it? Right, station them there. My cane is hemorrhaging something awful. So let's get it its little... 20 people! Absolutely not. Jeepers. Actually, if we just get one more person on Topkapi Palace, we can probably finish it this turn. Yeah, there we go. Let's just tidy that up. That's been lingering over me for far too long. Get these uniques built quickly. Come on now. Quickly does it. Topkapi Palace! Woohoo! God, that took us a long time.
And survivability.
My history bug is tingling. Mood. Oh, mine too. Okay, these units are going to want to be my keen. If we're going to crack through into that city, we're going to need units there, obviously. Building up a couple of little fleets around the edges as well. Yeah, and just continue to place down these, I think. Spam them out far and wide. Make sure they're all built before we move through. Also, we could consider using our aesthete ability again. That looks kind of tasty. 375 influence. Not the most I've seen, but it'll do. Oh yeah, grain silos, furnaces, harbours, all good stuff. Let's get that all online. Probably also the hamlet is a good idea. This will help this city hopefully skyrocket. We do really desperately need those extra jobs from the hamlet actually, so that's quite important. Giant's Lame's Way. Got him! How is our vote going? Japan. Ah. Interesting. Glad to see the Egyptians not getting votes. They are awful. Sorry, Egyptians. You're fantastic in the ancient era. You just leave something to be desired otherwise. Alright, yeah, finish the Titro. Not even sure where this one can be built. Ah, right, on the islands. How good. Sure. Cultural agreement with the Zulu. Why not? And I'm a little worried about fame generation, but it's going to be tough for us to do really anything else. Agrarian stars, not impossible, but tricky. The game is ending soon. What? What? We have to move. And we have to move now. You voted for the Japanese. The Japanese it shall be. Let's see how much fame we can get in the last 15 turns. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but we are about to find out. 44% of people voted for the Japanese, 31% for the Australians, 24% want to watch the world burn as the Egyptians. Let's do this. It is a fantastic district. I just don't know if it's going to be fantastic enough. Not going to need those boats. 34 industry. Okay. Okay. 2 turns. 28 industry, 28 science. We can do collective minds. The collective minds finisher. Go to war with our neighbor. Collective minds. See if we can spam out a whole load of fame. It's risky, but we're probably gonna have to try it. Oof, that island research center looking so good. Pretty full on jobs, so I don't need to min-max that anymore. Could claim a wander at the end here. Hard to say if it's actually useful. If there was a cheap one, I might do it. I guess we'll claim it just to stop someone else from doing it. Let's go with Sydney Opera House. Kalgoorlie. Let's do it. And then I think we probably... Oh! You... You look fantastic. How good! We're gonna need some more gunpowder to upgrade those guns. Which I think my neighbor can provide.
What do you seek?
Yes.
Maybe you're not so bad.
And coffee. And mercury. And dye. And marble. And more. And more. And more. Horses as well. Why not? Copper. Hope they know. Should just provide a reasonable buff to a lot of our stats across the Empire. Absolutely buddy up with them like there's no tomorrow. Would be nice to get that city off the Brazilians, but maybe not the end of the world. Are we so far behind we've lost? Actually, no. This is doable. But it's gonna require... It's gonna require... maybe a swift war. Where I move through instantly and take this city. Maybe. Maybe. What kind of strength is it on? It's quite weak. If I declare a surprise war here, does it bite me in the backside? I don't think so. Although, you know what? These guys should probably be over here in friendly territory, healing up as well. Oh no, don't disband! We might be able to actually take that really quickly if I overwhelm it with sheer numbers. So, I'm gonna bring up a second army. And actually, hold the phone. If I bring this army here, we can pinch in from both sides, almost immediately flipping the city into my control. Position the boats somewhere where they're going to be a little more useful as well. Like up around here somewhere. Yeah. This is the play. Haven't been paying attention much. Yeah. We're dual platform now, Lord Justinian. Streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so you can take your pick. I take this city. Sure. Remnants of the bridge, the two giants built between Scotland and Ireland. What a fantastic story too. I love those. I love that mythology, or whatever you want to call it. Let's go science investing, seems good. I'm wondering if I go full-on collective minds. Very soon, I think we do. Very, very soon. And I think we go to war next turn down there. Yep. Alright.
With 15 makers filters, your
Get a quick upgrade off. Just one, but that's probably all we need. These units disembark there. Absolutely fantastic. Sail these ones up to this harbour. Maybe they can do a bit of ransacking and pillaging. We were the North after all, so we can make a bit of cash off doing that. Alright, let's give this a go. See how much fame we can get at the end here. Step 1 is to declare a surprise war, which has just seen my war support fire up! Plus 60 for declaring an unjust war. Thank you very much, civics. Let's... 1 turn for 510 gold for pillaging that harbour. Absolutely fantastic. And striking while the iron is absolutely hot. Let's do it. Ooh. Okay, they've chosen to attack me. Unfortunately, they've got quite a lot of boats down here. I'm not quite sure how swift this is going to be, actually. Let's move completely away from those boats, because we do not want a bar of those. They actually can't get over to this other coastline either, so they're effectively trapped there. If we can just keep the fight over this side, we should be able to dodge them. Look at that. Torpedoes. Yikes. I'm a little worried that their peasants are actually very strong. Like, stronger than my actual units. I may have bitten off a little more than I could chew here. No, I did not mean to do that. Ah, shit. What I wanted to do actually was say, hey, maybe we should bring our boats back. Could have probably used them along the coastline. Could also use these units reinforcing, which they weren't able to do. But maybe if we can weaken the city this turn, we can take it in the next. No, I don't think running over there was a good idea. I thought I would auto-deploy just to see where they would move. And I regret it instantly. But that's okay. The boats, as it turns out, not really dealing a lot of damage to me on land. Really none at all. In fact, it's their peasants who are actually more scary than the boats. How about that? Oh yeah, we actually maybe should be taking our fight to the boats. We seem to be able to deal more damage to them. Might try and use my flag as bait. Stand up on high ground over top of it. To go to plan B, which is still do the fight, but instead see if we can sort of weaken them a bit. And then sweep in with our rocket carts up to the north, maybe, next turn. And take the city. We'll see how it goes. Also, the numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Tough numbers. Boom. Boom? Ooh, that's a good shot over there. You are going to get bombarded to death, but may as well take out some boats while we're at it. Okay, that's going to move through to the next turn, where we will have 5 more units coming in to reinforce. Question is, do I want to send any more, or shall we go up north and do this fight? Maybe we do just move to the north instead. Yeah, I mean, we can bounce across there in 1 turn, so we should. Jump our way across. Hello! I'm here to be annoying on multiple fronts! Let's do it. Maybe they'll take the fight to me again if they get a little bit ballsy. Okay, they're not going to. Let's assault them. Okay, now, we need to try and get everyone deployed. Oh, and they've sort of blocked me in doing so. Who's left here? Oh, thanks for following along on Twitch, friend. You're good people. You are good people. I totally agree. Okay. Who should we focus fire in on first? You probably look like you could do with a bit of focus fire action. Nothing. It's a bad stab, but I'll do it because we can sort of win with numbers here. Maybe. Okay. We can crack this one, we'll be away laughing. I really do want to secure this. I won't be happy if I lose it. God. We're just out-teched, I think. At least it feels like we're out-teched. Any reinforcements that we could quickly send in? Not really. Those boats still ransacking. Kind of unbelievable. Let's just get Roma to help us out. $45, $45, $41... 46. Okay, you're pretty good. Let's get a fresh army there. Oh, it's a bloodbath.
I didn't find anything on the web.
This channel just breeds good folk. I am the worst people. That's why oh, it's so true. It is so true. It's so true. I'm the worst, so I surround myself by the best. It's gotta be said. Okay, that is actually the worst. We're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen as well. Having to pretend like things didn't happen on multiple fronts because we're taking huge damage. And you know what? It's actually all thanks to their peasants being so good. Their peasants are like as good as my normal units, and it's shameful. Shamefully embarrassing. We reached for the victory, and unfortunately we've been slapped down in the process. The boats are finally ready to help with someone's fight, but can they get anywhere to be useful? Probably not. But hey, look! Rocket cart. When in doubt, rocket cart. Surprise! Here's a little trick I prepared earlier. Shoot down at that one on the flag. And hope that the rocket cart battalion wheeling themselves in at the back can maybe take a bit of pressure off the front line. We'll see. Love the stream. It's the hashtag one more turn. Well, yeah, I find myself getting stuck in the one more turn trap far too often. Far too often. It has to be. Okay. Can you do anything to help us turn this around? Not really. Look at how weak these are. Bombard the crap out of them. Just try and take down some units. Eat my way up. I cry every time he sacrificed the pixels. Oh, it is the 4x mantra, isn't it? Yeah. Just one more. Oh, please, just one more turn. Just one more turn. Boom. Boom. Ooh. Actually could consider moving for the flag here. Keep distracting them with our rocket carts. Ah, dang it. If I had moved for the flag, I probably would have taken it too. How annoying. Most of the strength they have here is actually just boat strength. So I think actually the play is to continue to push the aggression. More units. More. We'll pump 3 more units out of here. Boom. Step our rocket carts up. More units to the front. And let's try again. Right, round 2. It reckons we're weaker, but again, I reckon it's probably taking some boats into account. Let's try. Their peasants are very strong, though, I do know that. But I'm just going to try and ram myself at the city once more. Surprise! These annoying rocket carts are still here! And we'll just start firing at these units. They're a bit dug in, but it's okay. I can produce 3 units a turn, so I can just keep pumping out 3 a turn, 3 a turn, 3 a turn. Yeah, I'm with you as well. I am so with you. Okay. Rocket carts feel quite weak these days. But we're just gonna smash them along at that border. Try and bust our way through here as well. Keep these units attacked and weak. When they step there, they take a heck load of damage. We can get them out of their walls. Looks like we can deal quite a lot. I predict this will be a loss, but next turn it becomes a win. Feels like that could be what happens. Boom, boom, boom. Slay a few up there. You are standing in a not very well defended spot. So I'm going to strike double down at you. Brilliant. We're losing gunners to the north. In fact, we just lost it. Okay, where are our next load of reinforcements? Oh, I might just wait here. If they step into the ocean, I will absolutely endeavour to sink them. This city is losing stability like it's a house on fire. So let's just get it to build us some boats instead. Any useless cities want to go on collective mines for us at this point. Actually, we probably still just need units. Get 5 more gunners there. And another army of 6 here. Position them right by the ocean so that we can just push them out when it's time to roll them out. And you can just wait. You can just wait. Keep my eye on them. Okay, they're moving backwards. That's fine. This battle, unfortunately, is a bit of a tough sell. Could try reinforce with this man of war. It's a bit of an odd reinforce, but actually it'll...
Found this on the web.
Wow. Hey, Pete! Good to see you, friend! Just gonna sail this boat right up here. And it arrives just in the nick of time, actually. Look at that! Swing and combat strength, too! Hey. Hey. Where there's a will, there's a way. Because we've also just got an additional 2 units here. Okay. Boat's taking big hits. Huge hits! Protoslavic. Hi, Pete. Bye, Pete. Can't stay. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough, Pete. Hey, good luck with that online training. Thanks so much for popping in and saying hello. Appreciate it. Okay, well, boat cometh, boat taketh, awayeth. That was pretty sad. But we are just holding off this fight here. Couple of mana wars there, which I don't like. That is interesting. That's carrying on next turn. Okay, okay, okay. Would be quite useful to have a couple of extra units in it next turn. But I don't know about that as a deploy. Feels kind of bad. Might just wait. Just wait! I guess we're getting another Man of War out here, so we just go full on Man of War. Still a bit slow. Doesn't matter though, because we can reinforce them extra turn, extra turn. Let us learn. Yes. Whew! Biscuits and groovy. It's funny how these things develop, isn't it? Oh man, I love the octopus emoji, Akneil. How good. Oh my goodness! Oh, that is such a cool sound. Proto-Slavic! Gifted a tier 1 sub to some old guy in Hawaii! Woo! Oh, that is awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, for those unfamiliar, I just became an affiliate on Twitch. We're streaming, of course, across YouTube and Twitch, like always from now on. But it is a new thing for me, and really, really cool to see people tuning in and gifting subs and just doing some cool stuff. That is awesome. And Huck, thank you for whispering the Discord link. Really appreciate that. Let me reinforce with another boat. See if you can find a boat. Maybe all the boats, actually. Let's do it. Look at this. Overwhelming firepower. Just gonna sail every single boat up to this shoreline. We have to! We have no choice at this point. We have to just go all in. Deal our little rinky-dink bits of damage. Plink, plink. Auto, auto. Aren't I scary? We desperately try and fight to take down these peasants and take this city for ourselves. Gonna just hustle all of my boats over here as well, ready to move in and take place of their fallen brothers. Brother! Okay, they have 3 units left, I believe. Yep. 3 units left, and we've got a fleet and 2 units. Get the weak ones out the way. Move my way around. Whew! Oh, look at them sink the fleet. Man, they are doing a great job at holding on to everything they've got. Very impressive. Very impressive. The fleet was really just sacrificial lambing for me. More than anything. Let's get some more man of wars, because I think they're our key to victory here. Upgrade these musketeers. They're now quite strong. Can disembark these ones as well. Merge them in as a joint army. And that will be the final punch we need. Long-time YouTube lurker, keep up the great work. Oh, thanks so much, Protoslavic. We do love the lurkers. Huck is right. We absolutely love the workers. It's a time to be alive. Biscuits linguini. Linguini groove the linguini biscuits. Boom. Okay, that's a good little army. I like that a lot. Sail over there, get a victory there. Approaching the final turns. Not really gaining fame as quickly as I would like. I think now we probably have as many units as we're ever going to build. So I'm going to go Collective Minds over here in the capital and surround. In fact, you know what? You're going to go Collective Minds as well. Going to send our economy into the toilet. They're going to try and fight me down here. It's not going to go in their favor, really. They have 2 stronger boats than me, granted, but I have a man of war as well. So, hopefully, we can overwhelm with firepower. I was also hoping that I would be able to redeploy, but apparently not. No, says the man. Oh, there we go. Just to have a couple of extra units. Although I think they might just get sunk immediately. Yup. That is a tough ask. How dare you slow me down like this? Ah! Okay, get all the boats along the coastline here. Boom, boom, boom. Continue to march our unit toward the flag. Yes. Yes! Didn't matter that we got held up because looks like we're going to be able to snake this. Stepping onto the flag this turn. Brilliant. And the boats do their thing. Nicely done. Really nicely done. Whew! It was a tough siege. And we had to pull out all of the stops. But we did it. Hallelujah. City taken. Woof. What does our war score look like? We should see it now. Hopefully, relatively rapidly swing into our favor. Merge up these boats. Could chase those units out of town as well for a little bit of extra strength. And that will be done next turn. God, it's a rough finish, isn't it? Like, we are really struggling. I think we should actually, change of mind, send these units to the north. See if we can also try again at flipping this city. It was difficult. It was difficult last time. Move some boats in as well. Right, at least one boat. Go you. That unit feels like a fool for jumping out there. And what I might do is send this lone boat over to take it so that I can maybe send the man of war somewhere else. Yeah, he's gonna flee. I think I'll ditch that city. Move toward this one. We can bounce across the water safely. But not just with one unit, you absolute madman! Whew. And hopefully with the rest of the fleet here, we should be okay. I might actually just go fleet for fleet. And just keep training fleet. Just keep training some boats there. Artistic expression. Could be a little bit late for that. Let's go irreligion though. We'll go for the atheist thing.
Think of it as being focused, yes? Very goal-oriented.
Because why not? At this point, why not? And just train up a whole load of guns in my keen, I think. Could consider repositioning these units somewhere a little bit more manageable. Like down here, where the terrain is a little bit more open. So we'll do that. Even getting on the high ground would be fantastic, actually. Whew, guilds are free. Chartered companies and siege cannons will come next. Thank you very much for following along, Millennial Murphy. Following along on the old Twitcheroo. How are we doing on YouTube? 47 viewers and 47 likes. Ooh, I tell a lie. 43 viewers and 51 likes. Go you. That is awesome. Affiliate. Yeah, Eels. We did it. We did it. Does he have a 6-turn plan to get enough dollars to support all those units? No. No, some old guy in Hawaii. Dollars are not a part of this plan. We're saying, see you later, dollars. Sinking that boat. Who am I even left fighting down here? Who am I left fighting? Oh. You there. Right. I didn't see you there. Well, you know what? That's fine. I don't care. I need my military units. Wondering if we make a push for another city. Maybe we do. Boom. Oh, what? Come on! Unbelievable. That'll hurt the old war support. Oh, yeah, yikes. Plus 28 from a recent victory. Are you joking me? That is absurd and unheard of. However, this siege should flip this into our favor. So, let's just bring the boats right up along the coastline. There's a victory we can grab really quickly. Boom. Nice. Military star as well. Okay, are you ready to fight this turn? I think we do just have to sort of risk it here. Just give them a minute in case they want to fight me. No, they don't. It's almost midnight, you got school in the morning. Fair enough, Let Lucky. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Loki Frog, hey, you are the top live Twitch streamer right now for Humankind. I love the for Humankind. No, that's awesome. Thank you so much for your support, Let Lucky. I really appreciate it. Not only on the YouTubes yesterday, huge support, and also now today over on Twitch. That is really cool. And Jameson Dean, yo, I love you. I love this game. First time catching it live. What did I miss? Oh man. Well, hopefully not too much. We are actually right toward the end of this game. Trying to see if we can get some extra fame, to see if we could finish in second or maybe even first. Oh my goodness, and Let Lucky, the hype train is real over on Twitch. Oh my goodness, to celebrate me being the #1 Humankind. Oh man, thank you so much. I don't know how to make a train out of what you just did, but that is so generous. Vine Eitzman and Zotic LOL were just gifted tier 1 subs from Let Lucky. Just for when I'm leaving. Oh, thank you, friend. So appreciate that. That is so cool. Oh, that is so cool. Thank you so much. What a day. Okay. They're not going to challenge me, so I'm going to have to take the fight to them. It's a shame we didn't get the high ground deploy, but hopefully we can make do. I think we'll just take the deployment where we are. Bring in the Mano Wars. Mano. They can shoot from the sea. So, let's make them do that. And then let's just focus fire in on one unit. Oof. Get up on that high ground. Nice. Fire down on that guy. Not quite sure what that boat even wants to do. It could move around the other side here. May as well do it for the visibility. Oh yeah, look. It paid off. Whew. Okay, this is going to be a toughie. Let's see how many losses we take. Lost a boat. See you, fellow Irish. Good luck. Good luck. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty far into the game. Yeah, this is fast speed. So we are moving pretty fast. We're just trying to see if we can eke some extra fame out here. It's gonna be really tough, though. I don't know if we just quite have the turns to do it. If we were on a slower speed, if the game was going for a bit longer, I think we could absolutely win it out. I'm just not quite sure if we'll be able to do it this time. However, we'll try our absolute damnedest. Let's study first and foremost. I am putting a lot of effort into Collective Minds, and we could do the old research route. My thinking was, I'll get the technologies and we'll get the science stars, but even they are a long way off. We're going to get our militarism, at least, so there's one. More gunners. Where do they want to go? Probably... Oh man, wow, the Great Barrier Reef, what a place to be. Oh my god, it's so cool. Probably that way. Let's just give it a go. It's going to take 4 turns. So these units are actually completely useless. That's such a shame. But it is what it is. Got 8 units on their way over here. I'm worried about this a lot. Beijing as well, actually, is also a area for concern. Might just queue up some units just to defend Beijing in case they decide to attack it. That would be awful if they did. Right, back to this fight, which is actually looking quite good. Take out that unit and move in their place. Couple of boats. Can fire at some units based on land. Ooh, I do see an enemy boat rearing its ugly head as well. That's a torpedo boat. Yikes. Okay, so we're going to be losing our navy. Try and get the encirclement around here. Hopefully we don't take another loss this turn, but it could be a huge yikes. Okay, there goes the boat. That's fine. Just don't shoot my land units. Please don't shoot my land units. Ideally, they all survive. Yes, they did. Okay, great success. We use our boats to just fight the land units again. And... 66. That's just such a good attack, I have to take it. And then I guess we just go for the triple bombard. Not sure what it wants to do with that. Wants to just move it down there. Oh, this is swinging out of my favor. I don't like this. I don't like the way this is going. Got 2 musketeers waiting in the wings. It's a shame they're not quite there for this fight. It's going to carry on next turn. Okay. Right. Redeploy you. Boom. You're in. Can we clear a spot for them? Very nearly. In fact, if we deploy 1... No. Nope, it's just gonna screw me over, actually. Huh. Okay, that's fine. They're ready for next turn. Nice couple of powerful kills on peasants that aren't behind their walls up there, though. That was a good swing. That was a good swing, and it's back in our favor again. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. Amazing. Hello, subscribe channel YouTube, thank you, says Funny Cats Wow TV. Assume they're talking about mine. Blitz speed with turn limit turned off is my favorite mode right now. Blitz speed with turn limit off. Ooh. Loki Frog. That is an interesting challenge. I guess you end up, like, just playing sort of a contemporary era run, I suppose. Spending a bit more time in the last era. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, look. I mean, these boats can reinforce us as well. Let's just send them up to do that. No time like the present? No time like the I'm just gonna stop trying. Clearly, cannot England today. Right. Hoon these boats over here.
Stop trying.
Whoa. Skip these units through here onto the mainland. Loads of extra combat strength. That will hopefully be enough extra strength for us to win this fight. Hopefully, I shout. Oh, you're outside of the city. Makes you very weak. Okay. Whew. We have had some absolute romper of some siege battles. Like, it has been ridiculous. This battle is still ongoing through into another turn. Beijing gets its defensive rocket carts online. We've got a boat here to chase down that boat. See if you can find a boat. And these three gunners are going to go and try their luck somewhere, I guess. See if we can get a quick victory against this one rogue horseman. Sure. There we go. A little bit of extra war score. Love to see it. Merge these units together, and these are just sort of our defense force guarding our new land. Yeah. Just put that in there. Seems like a good spot to keep that for later. And you know what? Do we have Symposium? No. That's a shame. I'll just go science, I guess. Science that up the wazoo. Research Institute I can do in 3 turns. I guess we do that. It gives us a little bit of extra fame. Not as much as we'll get from finishing this war, though, and taking all of these cities. So this is absolutely a priority for me. Let's destroy you. Let's destroy you. Let's destroy you. Sail up next to this torpedo boat and give that a run for its money as well. While I'm here. I got nothing else to do with my boats, so we may as well 2v1 it. Step onto the flag. Attack from all sides. And finally, we took back what viewers of this whole playthrough will know is actually rightfully our city that we fatefully lost God knows how long ago. Finally, we take it back. Boom. Militarist stars. Done. And as soon as we take it back, some rebels have turned up. Ah! Imagine. Oh, the rebels. Get out of town. For goodness sake. Might just actually have to redeploy these units. Skip them across here just to give us a little bit of extra strength. God, this is the city of so many freaking invasions. Can you believe how many invasions there have been? Thanks for telling people to subscribe here. Yeah, greatly appreciated. Come up with a huge army of scouts. Oh yeah, it is true. It is true. Get out of here, rebels. Yes. Boom. Boom. Kaboom. Oh my god, it's actually a very close fight. What? What units do they have? Oh my god, their units are actually quite good. Jeepers. Alright. Whew. Okay. Well, that was rough. But we did it. We are now occupying our city. Finally, under our control. Let's have a look and see what the war score is like, though. Can I actually end this war before the game ends? Is my next consideration. Could take a stab at that. Just thinking, is that something that we win? 3 boats. Chase that boat down. There's another victory, right? Or at least a retreat. We either sink this boat or they retreat. We get a little bit of war score. Our goal now is just to try and push them towards loss. We just need them to capitulate. Take the flag. Sink the ship. It's double promoted, but it doesn't matter. Nice little sneaky victory for us. Merge up these units, and they're now quite a large army that we could consider taking that. That's just a horse, so I can probably fight the horse with my 3 guns. Another victory / retreat. Nice. Here's actually another one that we can probably game into our favor. Reckons we're gonna lose, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Especially not 2v1. Yeah, there we go. So they've retreated into a wonderful place to retreat to. Go you. Let's just block that. Oh. Oh, yes. Right. You can actually jump up onto the land. I forgot that land was a thing. There's a lot of stuff going down here. Jump these units across to try and defend this city. That's actually just a fight for 1 unit, and unfortunately the 1 unit has perished. But, never fear, for we have a couple of units back in their place to just defend there, I think. And we're probably going to need the fleet up to help them out, unfortunately. So let's also position these 2 man-o-wars here, hoping that these units don't come over and cause me some trouble, but it looks like they're about to. So we'll get the man-o-war ready to defend. We've got no one else to even pull from reserves to help defend at this point. We've just got to hope for the best. Conquered empires!
I suppose
Give us a bit of extra war score for getting victories, which is quite important. And more boats. More boats. I'm wondering if I try and sink this horde as well. What are they on? 34 strength in the ocean compared to my 51. The thing is, they've got numbers on me, and they've probably got overwhelming numbers, so I might just watch that this turn. Race my way over here. So tempting to try and take this. I just don't see how... I guess they just stand on it as an island and just absolutely bombard me, don't they? Could try and move down there. I'm just looking at our turn timer and thinking, I don't know if we can actually pull that off. This one could be a better take. No, I think we'll stick with the game plan. We'll go for this one next turn. My Keen, got a few more dudes. Actually do have a little army here that could help us out. Let's run them over this way. They may be within the realms of battle. And they're not doing much else, so we may as well send them off. First city, 25 pop to start. Absolutely fantastic. Will just be more time in the Neolithic. Yeah, the Neolithic era is, of course, one of the things that... It's like one of humankind's big selling points as well. Like, it's so different from all other similar games, i.e. Civ. So incredibly different, actually.
You have unlocked.
Okay, there's the Research Institute. Nice. Here's some boats. See if you can find...
But open up a whole range of ever more perplexing questions.
Move those units there. Move these ones right into harbour. This should be enough power. Right? Right? Surely. Surely. Let's try it. Wow. Okay. Okay. We can use the power of redeploy. Oh no, we can't. We can't get up onto their land. It's a disaster. Oh, Jason Bennett, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you, Super Sticker. Oh, thank you so much for supporting the stream and helping me do what I do. The first Super Chatter of the day as well. Of course, we got sidetracked with all the Twitch hype. Go you. Thank you so much. And a $5 keep it up to follow. I will. Thank you so much. The onus is actually on them to take this flag. So, I think... And a third $5 super sticker. It's a mic drop. Oh, thank you, Jason. That is incredible. Thank you. Keep it up. Drops the mic. And just like that, they're out. Thank you, Jason. That is too good. You are too good. Yeah, so basically what happens here, their guns just shoot me a lot. And I struggle to shoot them back. We don't quite have the boats. We don't have the range on these guns to do a lot, except shoot horses that decide to wander out. Ooh, actually, no, look at this. We can fire across there. That's what I like to see. And we've also made landfall. Okay, this is going to very quickly shift into my favor. I'll just do the old auto-unauto just to make sure that I can actually shoot the bullets. Oh, Jason, that is just awesome. That is just so awesome. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much. That love heart goes out to you, friend. That love heart goes out to you. Right. Now we can continue with the planned bloodbath here. Just shoot across the water. Pew, 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 pew. My guns may be crappy, but we've got a lot of them. Move off the flag. Try and bait them into taking it. They're not going to. A mood. Okay, so we're going to take that city off them as well. Great result. Position you there. Keep you positioned there. Ooh, speaking of great results, do I want to try and sink a whole load of Mongol horses now? Or do I want to let them make landfall first? It's really tempting. I think we do this now. Yes. They were scared. If they're scared, it probably means that I can also initiate this fight. Nice. Two cheap victories. Let's get Steam Engine again, trying to beeline through those cheap technologies. Shoot. Gonna auto this battle and send over the troops. Just to try and speed this up. Unfortunately, we've made it to the end of the road. And they're able to just keep... Because I don't have the spawn point held down, they're able to keep deploying. I note that when I put it onto auto, the AI just sent all of my units in to die in the water as well, by the way, which is hilarious. Obviously, we win that siege, but we just don't quite win it fast enough. We're actually 1 turn short, which is so painful. Oh. Let's sail the fleet up here, see if we can take some ships down screaming on our last turn. Sail up here, get away from the city. See if we can sink some freaking boats. Boom, ba-boom, boom, boom! How do you like me now? Duck-sized horses. How do you want to do this? A damn fine attempt. Yeah. Yeah. We tried. We really did try. Oof. Took out some people down with me up there with those man-o'-wars. Just wasn't quite enough, unfortunately. Just didn't have enough gusto here to complete this on this turn. Such a shame. Such a shame. I think we're going to end up with a 3rd place, which isn't terrible. You'll see, really, we floundered around after we lost that war. Our economy was starved for a long time, and we just didn't quite have the legs to push through. I know, what an emote. I think that maybe... I think that with more turns, it would have been doable. Definitely. If we'd concluded that war with Orange, we would have had a good burst. It probably wouldn't have been enough to quite win, but it was enough. I think it would have been enough, maybe. Let's see how we finished up nonetheless. Oh, Tinker! 3 months of membership and 3 weeks of Humankind ownership. How good! How good! Jeepers, can you believe it? 3 months. Okay, so we finished 3rd, which wasn't terrible. We unfortunately lost to Lucy, which is quite embarrassing. Also the Greeks, which is also very embarrassing. We'll pretend like that didn't happen. Skip through the results. You can see that overall, we performed fairly well. It was a reasonable 3rd place. I'm quite interested in military. Where are we? Dark green. Yeah. Okay. Cities will be an ugly one. Religion will be a really ugly one. Unfortunately, we lost out on that quite early. Food, we benefited quite well, actually. We were the best foodie in the game. And that's probably it. That will conclude today's stream. I will likely be streaming again tomorrow around the same time, around 8:30 p.m. UDC GMT. So if you're free and you'd like to join me, much appreciated. Yes, we did miss Huck's birthday. I was far too sick to stream. Did have a stream schedule but couldn't make it. It was Huck's birthday on Sunday. A huge shout out to you, Huck, moderating across YouTube and Twitch. And a very, very, very warm, sincere thank you to everybody who joined me across both platforms today. Jason, I very much appreciate the super stickers on the old YouTubes. And, I mean, Let Lucky, Huck, Proto-Slavic, anonymous donors as well of bits and the such on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining me on Twitch as well. I'll get some alerts set up so that the Twitch viewers and donors also get their name on screen. However, it looks like it's working okay. Thanks again, everybody who tuned in and watched today. It's probably time, if you're watching me on Twitch, the Yogscast are doing their Jingle Jam for charity, so we'll jump over and do a raid over onto them. Thank you very much for watching. A very belated happy birthday to you, Huck, again from Sunday. I hope you had the best day. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I will see you same time tomorrow. If you're free, I'd love for you to join me. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye. Bye, see you, bye. Thanks, bye. See you, bye.